and hopefully that just did the sound. Hello, hello, hello. Am I here? Am I here? Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you, Killer Lesbian. That's very kind of you. 2 whole months of Puzz. Speaking of, hello, that's me. I'm Puzz. I'm Puzz. I'm gonna do a funny housekeeping real quick, okay? Oh, actually, let me turn on my captions real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Oh no, captions are... Wait, no, that's not my captions. That's other thing. I prepared for this stream.
But yes, thank you very much, Killer Lesbians, for the 2 months!
Yeah,
and
thank you.
Apologies overall for whatever my background sounds might be.
Dude, I can't even hear it. You good, you good. Speaking of which, let us know how voices sound if anyone needs to be turned up or down. Usually, I am small. I am so small. I'm so small and little.
Puzz is our pocket lesbian.
I'm little. And hopefully captions are... There we go, there's our captions. Yippee! Alright, let's do housekeeping. I'm Funny Puzz. I'm gonna play the funny video game. I've got a bunch of my friends with me. Friends want to say a quick hello?
Hi.
Hi.
We're 2 menaces who wandered in.
These rackscallions, they keep getting in the windows.
AKA Frankie. You probably know us from Frankenbug streams or from showing up here before.
Go watch
That one's
Frankie and
Bugs.
Bug's streams, okay? Do it. I'm asking nicely.
I'm Bugs, hi. I draw. Hi.
Hello.
And I
Hi.
thought,
Hi, I'm Jake, I'm gay.
That's Jake, he's gay. We also have a friend Snail.
Hi, I'm Snail. I'm not interesting.
Shush.
I
You
honk
shush.
at you to tell you to stop that.
Okay.
Snail makes stuff. Snail maintains our Minecraft server and is a mod over our channel who does amazing amounts of work and also does a lot of just neat crafting stuff in general and has interesting thoughts.
Snail is
Honk
very
that.
talented. I love seeing the stuff Snail makes.
By the way, Puzz, Bugs is a bit small.
Okay, once we get started, Bugs can turn up a little bit. I think I have Bugs as big as I can make them on my end. Snail does not, in fact, make neat stuff. They do make neat stuff, though.
Yeah, I think we're all just have meat on brain.
It's a very meat kind of day. So alright, this is me, this is my friends. We're playing Psychonauts today. We're gonna
There's gonna
finish
be
our
some
100% playthrough, and then once we're done with that, assuming that we do that in less than like 5 hours, we're going to talk about the game while I do some funny drawing.
And as a heads up, we have played a couple other games in the past, such as the hero mode in Splatoon 2 and Bugsnax. Please do not share any spoilers for those past games. This game, please do not talk about spoilers for Psychonauts 2. We will get there later.
Yep, we'll probably, after we finish up Meat Circus, talk about what we're doing.
If you want to talk about spoilers for
Yeah,
Psychonauts
if you
too,
really want to talk
just
about
wait,
spoilers,
just wait,
please
just
go to
wait.
Bugs and Frankie's channel. They're doing a fantastic in-depth playthrough of 2 where they just linger on every beautiful detail and talk about the spoilers.
We're looking at carpets and making Pepe Sylvia charts, basically.
It's very good. Please go watch it. I'm
There
having
was
a
an
great time there.
There was an extensive analysis of various things in the first level. And I'm realizing I can't say more than that without actually saying
There's without
The non-spoiler way I can put it is that we spent about 20 minutes on a lamp Sasha 9 owns.
Yep.
It's very good. Alright.
But today we're here with Puzz.
Yeah, we're gonna do the first game in the funny meat. So we're doing that.
And if you would like to support, of course, there's subbing, there's following, and we would love to say thanks over to the amazing Katie Dids for the lovely emotes that we got going.
Married yesterday.
Oh, yeah, congrats, Katie. I gotta be a little quiet.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, hot damn! Congrats!
Yes, so happy for her. She does great work. She's a great person. So we got that. So yeah, if you want to support, you have a few ways. As said, subscribe, share the stream, donate, whatever you want to do. Just you being here is really great for us. I believe we have a donate command as well if you want to. Yeah, that opens up the trick. Whoop! Who? Marvelous Beeps, thank you for the host. Very generous of you. That's another thing you can do to support.
Yeah, shouts out to marriage.
Shouts
Blowing
out to
kisses
Mary.
your way.
Shouts out.
What? So that's
I
that.
think Bugs is still small.
Wait, we're
Sometimes a
doing
bug is small.
It's okay. Sometimes a bug can be small. We are supportive of the Three Apples High gang here.
Listen. In solidarity, I'm literally speaking a little bit quieter so folks can just turn their volume up if they need to.
Yeah.
Bless you.
We'll be
Also,
Go ahead.
also, if you want to see any of those previous streams I mentioned before, we do have a VODs channel. We're working, or I should say, Puzz is working on
Yeah.
keeping that current.
I'm gonna be uploading, maybe even, well, probably not today because I've got stuff going on, but whoop. Let me just see that. Nude After Dark, thank you very much for the host. I hope your stream today went well, by the way.
And one last, well, I guess we have a couple more things, but if you're interested in speedrunning Psychonauts, because Puzz here is in fact a speedrunner, and she will be using a little bit of speedrun strats to make this last level easier. And let me do that.
Puzz isn't
Oh, the
speedrunning this game.
Grimace
She can,
Cage.
and she's been showing off stuff.
Yeah, any tricks I do today I will make sure to explain, but if you want more detail or people who are better than me, because I'm mostly the person who learns the tricks and talks about them versus actually like speedrunning.
They're different skills.
That's-
Similar skills, but then you have to chain them together.
Exactly. This is a very fun speedrun in my opinion. I would recommend checking out a run if you've got the time. And I still need to learn the strats for Psychonauts 2, which have been ongoing. There's some interesting stuff. I also will sip be my drink.
I'm so glad that levitation getting broken has returned.
That's
They keep
wonderful.
trying to break it and they just you can't keep levitation down.
And one final note, if you want to do fan art, first of all, I'm going to absolutely
Yeah.
cry, and once I have a
stretchy.
house again, once I have a home again, I am printing out all of the fan art that y'all have done, and I'm putting it on my fridge so I can look at it every day. Second of all, you can let us know if you do so by tagging any of us, or especially Puzz, on Twitter.
Yes, please. If you tag me in it, I will cry and screech in delight, and I will retweet it so hard, and I will put it in our group chat and go, look at it.
It's true.
So yeah.
I'm legitimately still thinking about the fan art that we got from our. Oh wait, we also did Sonic Adventures a while back. I'm still thinking about fan art from that, and a gorgeous piece Newt did, inspired by one of the last ones.
The Edgars from the last stream we did of this. Oh.
Also, y'all should go check out the Sonic LP if you haven't seen it, because I still kind of consider it like the definitive Sonic Adventures stream, because it's all people who either know the game and like it, or don't know the game and are actually honestly giving it a chance. And that kind of positivity and fun on a Sonic thing is good, I think. Bold statement.
I had a lot of fun
It's
with
fun
it.
and
We also got to
good.
do that with our friend Holly, who's a delight. Follow Holly, okay?
Yeah.
I'm asking nicely.
Local delight and menace.
That's a good way of describing her.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Speaking of
Do
delight
not
and
be a
menace, you
wizard
guys
of her
want to meet?
presence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did someone say me?
I'm excited.
meet.
Me.
I feel so normal about characters we're going to get to meet today, by the way.
So normal.
Not at all intense.
I'm so glad I can still get into orbit. I haven't lost my touch on that yet.
I do kind of miss going into orbit on the menu screen, I'll say that.
You can kind of get it to happen with the collective unconscious in 2. It's a little trickier. I love the yeet into bed.
The boy do just kind of fling himself into his bunk.
He's never had this
It's
much
very
room to
tame,
get
to be
himself into bed
honest.
before. Let's double check. I believe we are just about 100%ed with stuff out here.
Hooray!
We got all of Grandpa's grocery list. Did we get him his jam? He needs more jam.
We got Grandpa's jam.
We
And a
showed
human
off
skull.
the
Alright.
turtle.
Jam, jelly, and all other things.
He needs his vitamin gummies.
We have a skull.
He's got the Flintstone
He also
ones.
needs his skull.
All right, I think we're about good to head into the funny tricks. Let's use the other elevator that goes all the way to top.
Mm-hmm. We can take the shortcut now. It's like Dark Souls.
Psychonauts,
always
just
saying
like
this.
Dark Souls, real, not clickbait.
Anyways,
The
since
video is 4 hours long.
since Claudito is saying Puzz your joints, I would also like to recommend, hey y'all, make sure you're sitting up all nice and not shrimping too hard.
Thank
Get
you.
yourself
Yes, I'm
like
adjusting my posture as we speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a pillow in a second to make my posture a little better, and yeah, make yourself comfortable, but also please take care of your spine.
This chat is all gamers
Please
and
be
artists.
warned.
We will all yell at you about taking care of your body.
Please be warned, every time someone says Puzz your joints, unfortunately my reflex is to crack my knuckles. I will try to mute before this happens. I don't think this is what the alert means.
I understand.
We have another menace who has joined us. Hell yes.
Adrian?
We do.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Adrian.
Hello.
Hey, Adrian.
Hi.
Hi. I have finished my BLT. It is time for gaming.
Hell yes.
Fuck
I want to try something evil.
Uh-huh.
Will you let me hold all four? You will.
Ooh.
Oh no, it undressed me.
You can get the disguise back in, but you can't carry Mr. Pokelope too.
Aw, alright.
Boo.
It's okay, we're
I love you,
having a
Chica.
beautiful reunion.
Mr. Pokelope! Oh, Mr. Pokelope! I was so scared! Now you're back, Mr. Pokelope, and you'll tell us what to do! Right? You've got a plan or something, right, Mr. Pokelope?
I'm begging everyone to watch Raz's face in the
That's
background.
right, baby. Daddy's here. Everything's gonna be
Same.
all right. Now here's what we're
Eyes
gonna do.
incredibly wide.
He adapts pretty quickly.
What I like is that he's not rude enough to, like, make a sound about it.
Just like that moment of realization.
Dr. Lobato?
Hey everyone,
Turtle can talk, the turtle
that's...
can talk.
The turtle is Lobato's voice actor. I'm just
What?
gonna put that out there.
That voice actor has such range.
Yeah.
It's a fighter!
This is the scariest fact I've heard so far about this game.
It's the same voice actor for Pokelope.
Baby. Just make sure I get put in
Oleander and Lobato.
Yeah, sorry, I had to listen
Mr.
to
Pokelope
that.
has a regular human-sized brain.
Yeah, I have
Mr.
questions.
Pokelope has a human-sized brain.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't worry, Mr. Pokelope. I'll
Was
guide
Mr.
your mind
Pokelope
and
human?
bring back really soon.
Once?
It's doing important work right now. It's on a mission.
Oh, I hadn't realized. Just sitting there, huh?
Oh, he is still.
He can still be eating lettuce, it's okay.
So, did you say they knew I was coming?
Yeah, that little army man ought to be here any second.
Cool, I'm so excited. Hi Lily, how you feeling? Sorry we took a couple weeks off. We had to go to the Rhombus of Ruin.
So is this gonna be like an open mouth kiss, or?
Raz.
Alright, Raz.
Sasha and Mia's brains
I get
out
it, you're
so you can
10.
all bust me out of here.
You're 10 and you're being written in 2005.
Oh!
Daughter.
I wanted to stand. Oh, they almost let me with Sasha. Yeah! It was a moment, but you saw it.
I kind of wish just once when Mia was like this, she would go, discotheque. Because for some reason that's always like one of the first Spanish or Portuguese words you ever get taught in like classes. What? Discotheque. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
It's
the
because
same-
every single Spanish book that has ever existed in a public school is from 1971.
It's the same with French, man. Fucking discoteca.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I remember that being one of the first, like, French words I learned too, and it's like, what? Huh?
Yeah, yeah. Où est la
Gay
discothèque?
little walk, gay little walk. I see
You
you.
know how to get to the bathroom, the library, and the discotheque. You're set.
You're never gonna need another room in your life.
Oh, I love this shape. Okay, time for drink every time I say I love these shapes during a Psychonauts game. But
Listen,
also,
this whole
Drink
game is
water.
shapes.
No, drink water, it's fine.
drink water.
Okay.
You'll stay hydrated, it's good.
Ugh. The weird
Happy
lighting
Sasha
here,
9
too.
Sunday, everyone.
Happy Sasha 9 Sunday, his brain's in there.
It's true.
I-
They're very neatly labeled.
Well, it's
Oh, I don't like the brain
sometimes
pulsating.
when he's talking to them.
You gotta be careful with your brains. If you don't label them, huh, you could get into some real trouble for like 20 years.
Wink.
Okay, these gadgets he's got, they're like Haunted Mansion gadgets.
Yeah, they kind of
Yeah.
are.
Fruity bitch who got his inventor side inspired by this universe's not Danny Elfman. Nightmare Before Tim Burton.
Tim Burton ain't active yet. This is like 1985.
Tim Burton was inspired by Lovato.
Honestly,
He could sue for that.
If we
Good
could
take.
just
Will.
get my beautiful mind into that tank's brain chamber, I could do some real damage.
Pokey
I
loves
think
Crape's
it's good for turtles
violence.
to do damage.
Do you
That's
think
true.
Mr. Pokelope might be a librarian situation? You know, like the Discworld librarian?
Elaborate
yes,
so I
he
know
likes it.
context.
He likes being a turtle.
He was a man, he actively chose
Nice and
turtledom.
easy.
It's true.
Also, all of us new Psychonauts fans, we do need to pour one out for the 2005 Lovato likers. He is never seen again after that moment.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, very sad.
But he's left the fucking game.
That is literally
That's
the
a very
last
advanced
sighting of
procedure.
Lovato
How
until
did you know what to do it?
2017.
Well,
I've had at least one friend be like, I really thought he was in the game more after. I'm like, no, we were just like that.
Really?
Alright,
You know, I've been
Holly,
thinking
yeah,
about
I
getting a lab
fucking
assistant.
cackled.
Shigor, darling, do you know where all of the
Yeah,
other
oh, she does get
children's
hired.
brains are?
Well, if you can lead us to them, we can bring them back to their owners immediately.
Ahem.
Immediately after we break young Miss Zanado here out of her restraints.
My personal headcanon is that the only reason we don't see Shigor in 2 is because they figured out she has a doctorate, and so she's getting higher level clearance.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
she outranks him.
She's busy
I
getting.
also love that they've got... Oh, sorry. They just got different colors, that's all I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good note. I was just gonna say she's busy negotiating for a higher pay level.
Also, they don't tell you this, but what Lily is wearing is just normal dentist restraints.
Yeah, Lovato learned after that arm thing. You gotta use these.
Clean off at the shoulder!
Fucked up.
Huh.
We need your help.
Is Sasha's beam narrower than Mia's?
I don't know. That's a cool idea, though, so even if it's not the visuals, I like the notion that it's more concentrated. It is a speciality.
It does seem like Mia's like tapers out more at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
You know,
just
you're
the
kind
egg.
of right. It's got a wider... I mean, it's a cool idea anyways.
Okay, now I'm really mad.
Okay, we'll help, Mom. We'll
Yeah.
help.
She's trying to get this jar open. She's trying so hard.
Oh, Lily just started vibrating. That's fun.
Point of no return.
Finally! If that thing gave me a cowlick, Coach Oleander's gonna burn.
At least he never got inside your brain. It's going to take me weeks to get my rhythm back.
Rasputin,
It's
you
just
have
all
surprised
Paul
us
in here
yet
now.
again. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
Hey, all in a day's work for us.
I'm on FM radio now, darling.
Well, Psy Cadet, you mean?
Hey, the Psychonauts should be so lucky to
Aw.
get someone like Raz. The brain he's got in there is...
Is 1 in a million. Thanks to
The
all of
cartoon
you for
smack really
bringing
makes it.
Straight to my door. Oleander.
You took all
Oh,
my
the
friends'
protective
brains.
hand.
You turned an innocent fish into a giant monster. You stole all the teachers, derailing my education. And you kidnapped my girlfriend.
Rasputin, this spot is too big for you.
Back home, I had to clean up after the elephants. So trust me, I know how to take care of this
Liar.
ugly little
Liar.
pile.
They didn't
Kids,
actually
let
have
the grown-ups
elephants.
handle this.
Oh, right.
You tall
Listen, the
people.
world's tiniest pony can crap like anything, so...
I'm not proud to admit this, but that you tall people is I've never related to a character more.
Well, it's
This is why we're
official.
nice to
The
Puzz.
genius is
Edgar,
done.
Edgar, Edgar,
Oh,
Edgar,
I'm
Edgar,
ready for
Edgar.
my
Hi, Edgar.
Here over here.
Yeah!
Just clean out the floor.
Yeah!
This looks bad.
Jesus!
Ah, well, that's good. Someone must have turned off the gas.
I love to
long
sniff
ago.
gas.
Oh, here's what
I
my
mean,
poor
that
flowers
is what
need.
you should do
A
if you
little
think you've broken a
water.
gas main.
Yeah, you should
Like-
love it.
No, don't.
Just double check.
Breathe it all in.
Spilled all my
Quick sniff.
turpentine and acetone.
It is scented for a reason. Like, that is kind of how you check.
Boyd feeling so normal.
Hey, Boyd! Long time no
Boyd.
see. Oh, Mr. Orderly.
How'd you get up
I did
there?
not see you there. I was just taking a little therapeutic walk.
He was
in
doing
the
like a
moonlight
Scooby-Doo
for
chase with
relaxing.
Crispin.
Closed. We can all go home.
Leave? Here?
Yeah, this place is
Oh,
for
I love her
crazy people.
eyelash
I
bat.
don't know about you, but I ain't crazy no more.
You're absolutely confirmed.
I have to tell you, I'm
Like,
feeling pretty
Yeah.
good.
You know, maybe it is time for us all to move on.
What do you think, Boyd? You ready to blow this popsicle stand?
Wrong choice of words, wrong choice of words!
Everything is fine.
No, about his teddy bear.
Oh.
My mental conditioning
milk
has gone to
has
heaven!
completed his route. You guys want to split a cab?
Thank you, Paradox, for the follow.
And that's the ship name.
Wait, what?
Split a cab.
You guys want to split a... It's split a cab shipping, it's just those bunch in like a polyfuel.
And the crib wasn't even
Oh,
that
that's
clean.
beautiful.
That's good
Right.
shit.
What do I have to do to get those guys to take me
Oh, she
seriously?
immediately puckers up. Lily.
She is also 10.
I know.
Yeah, but also I remember being 10.
Yeah.
The gentle eyes widening so much.
Surrender. Never.
Oh, this is
I told you I was going to
Yeah!
engage you in a psychic duel, 9. Grandpa!
Go, Grandpa!
have a word for people who turn on their
People!
Ha! I don't
Oh.
need the Psychonauts anymore.
Oh.
I'm making my own army. Got
We're
a
having
word
some
for
thoughts,
that?
huh?
Yeah. Gesundheit.
Wow.
I want to be like Ford in the fact that I want to have a big cool rock strapped to my back.
That would actually be a really cool backpack.
That was... Oh, you know what? I realized
I'm going to carve out of a geode a backpack.
The babies! The babies!
The babies! Oh!
Rasputin is dead. Roll credits.
The way he curls over
Well, thank you guys
her.
for coming to the stream.
Yeah, like, instantly.
Thanks for having us, Puzz.
He does not think about it.
R.I.P. cringe-ass Nene Psychic.
Alright.
1985. Shot to
Alright.
death.
Don't make me get the horn.
Hey, that was my fight. I was ready for that one.
Raz, you just almost died!
You're 10.
It
You're
takes
10.
years before you're ready for combat of that magnitude.
Well, you'd be surprised, 9. This one's been acing all my extra credit exams.
Peepaw says the kid should get to drive.
And I can do it again.
Darling, that was just a remote projection of the coach. He wasn't as strong as he would be if he were to appear in the real world.
TV?
Everything's fine.
His brain.
Oh, probably stuck in one of his plans to take over the world somewhere.
Not sure if it was mentioned, but thank you for the follow, pair of docs.
Hey, how's the weather down there?
Oh, you can tell he's been waiting to use that one.
Ah, finally. Alone at last, eh, Rasputin?
Glad you're finally picking on someone your own size.
I just realized I'm going to have to use Psychonauts 1 telekinesis for this fight. Oh no.
Goodbye!
Yeah. How's your muscle memory? Destroyed?
Worse even than it was last time we played because I've also been playing Mad Rat Dead all morning.
Oh no.
Just pretend there's a rhythm.
Panasonic Blu-ray.
Alright,
Okay,
Raz,
the
let's
use of
try for an S
multiple
rank.
telekinetic hands. That's cool.
Let's S+ rank this bitch.
Oh god, I need powers.
Could use a little scotch of power.
I'm begging you to pick it up.
Man, this is such an interesting fight, like mechanically.
It's so interesting, and I wish I could use the Psychonauts 2 telekinesis on it. I think this boss is like almost single-handedly why I have not attempted like full any percent runs of this game, because I know I would have to speedrun this boss.
Yeah. It's very much like a classic, like, final test kind of boss. It's a little clunky. That's okay, it's okay. We all know about Psychonaut 1's budget and crunch.
Oh god,
Crunch and
yeah.
budget. Cap'n
I
Crunch's
understand.
funny budget. God.
Given what they had, this is
I watch a
still
lot
dope.
of Matt Nick Muscles. What happened?
Oh my god, what happened on this? I guess that's technically what the documentary kind of is.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think the reason he's never done one is because, like, there's a documentary. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I've been meaning to for a while.
Chat, what was the, don't find me a documentary about the making of Psychonauts.
I'm begging you to let me hit the funny brain.
Never!
Coach, I'm asking so nicely.
I can't hear you! You're too short to be heard!
Coach, I am like an inch shorter than you, I swear to fucking god.
Oh, 1 inch is all you need in the war! It's a really specific cadence.
Alright, one more game. I do love that he's using like all the like very identifiable asylum rubble. Like the easels and stuff like that. It's good.
I'm also having a lot of fun watching the telekinesis, because something I've been thinking about a lot is that it's implied that Raz's telekinesis is actually pretty weak. And that's impressive considering what he can haul around.
Yeah.
This feels like we're seeing someone who's good at telekinesis go fucking ham. And we're
Yeah.
talking like 20
Yeah, I
telekinesis
think you're
hands
right.
at once, hauling like tons of rubble.
Nightmare Jack, you're so right.
Let me in, let me in, let me in.
Can't get a good
He
grip.
loves to play in it every day.
What's the name of the
He's so
documentary?
mad at his dad for not letting
The
him play
color
in
of the
Toxic
sky in
Avenger.
your world, I believe.
And then I ran away from home because Dad wouldn't let me play in the green goo.
Yes! That went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to. Everything's so fine and
dope.
normal.
So if anyone wants to see the documentary, it is hosted on Double Fine Productions YouTube channel.
Super. Sneezing. Powder. Try.
Oh god.
This upsets me so much on so many levels.
To
Uh,
hold it in.
pinch the bridge! Pinch the bridge! No!
Oh, wait, it just skids.
Distressing a bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every time I
So-
think he's gonna kick it.
This
I
is
know, it
great.
kind of looks like
Now what am
that.
I going to do?
Oh, his poor little knock knees.
Think. Like I
The
got
way
a
he
choice.
walks is very the brainless walk is very well animated.
Yeah, he's like a newborn deer.
It's especially jarring considering just how like graceful Raz is just
Yeah,
all the time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
he moves very intentionally. Picking up your own brain must be a weird experience.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All brains in this world are very durable. We all have to be cool about it because it happens constantly.
yeah, this whole section where it's like, yeah, no, you're just a brain. That's just viscerally upsetting.
Psychonauts.
Armored like a tank.
Hi, my
Sorry, go
name's
ahead.
Marcel Oleander, but you can call
Yeah.
me Maury or
Canonically.
Ole.
Coach Oleander?
Baby
What
potato.
are you doing in
Baby
my
potato.
How did you get in my happy meadow? Nobody's supposed to know about it. You didn't tell my dad about it, did you?
He looks like an Easter egg.
Oh, that fits.
Oh no! Come on, little bunny.
This egg has trauma!
Oh, I hate how the meat moves. It's so well animated. I hate it.
The meat coating the inside of the car is really upsetting.
There's really
Oh,
no
shit.
word for it but visceral.
Wow, that starts right away, huh?
Yep.
Like, seconds after this.
Literally got there like maybe 30 seconds after the fact at best. Who wants to go in the funny meat?
I do.
Of course you do, Adrian.
Oh.
Have we considered
Oh.
doing something else? Just anything else?
Anything.
You can play with the rabbits.
Yeah.
Sorry to you all.
The
Want to go to the
Galatios.
meat circle.
Bunnies!
Bunnies!
Look up the Galatios.
Dead!
That makes more sense to be here. Don't worry, it's fine. It's listen, it's
Remember, no Psychonauts 2 spoilers, chat.
Yeah.
if Frankie can restrain himself, so can y'all.
Frankie has so many good thoughts about the things that we're seeing right here and now.
I can keep them to within this game. Look,
Thank you
look
for
at
the
them,
subscription.
yeah!
Yeah, look at him go!
Oh, I'm so proud of them.
Also, what's Kid Lasagna? Kid Lasagna?
Yeah, you know, Kid
That-
Lasagna.
Oh,
Oh god, Kid Lasagna is dead.
Hooray!
Upsetting.
Kid Lasagna is dead.
Kid
R.I.P.
Lasagna
Kid
died on the way
Lasagna.
back to their home planet.
Yeah. The Kotos are alive, though.
The Quados are alive. Yay!
All of these are labeled dead or alive, which makes sense in, like,
Yeah.
freak show terms, but also, like,
Okay.
thoughts.
Just
Worrying for Raz. Worrying for Raz.
Not made of meat. The last time I checked.
No! No! Little buddy, don't go in there! That's a bad place! That's a bad place for Buddy!
Geometry, huh, buddy?
He's doing so good. I love that he says that I remember from my childhood when he means last week. 4 days
I
ago.
was so young and a fool. 2 days
That
ago.
is how a 10-year-old talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would steam a trunk.
Oatmeal, my friend, oatmeal.
Oatmeal, you're seeing this
Yes.
too, right?
Oatmeal, I'm so glad you're here.
Oatmeal, I need your support in this trying time.
The weird,
So I
like,
forgot which button was
loud
levitate.
background.
Alright, so that's death number 1.
Oh, that's not a platform, that's why.
Number 2.
That'll do it.
I feel for my own, like, honor, I should mention that I have not
Wait.
played since the last stream.
Yeah, Puzz has been, like, immersed in completely different control systems.
Yeah, I took a long break for Psychonauts 2. And then also, oh boy. And then also I was playing a lot of Mad Rat Dead the past couple days.
I mean, also,
Is it
it's
back in
Meat Circus.
This guy.
It's also
Like,
Meat Circus.
Even the parts that are not actively trying to kill you are absolutely trying to kill you.
Somni Snake asked, is the baggage crying in this level Oleander or Raz?
I actually don't know.
My guess is that they're probably Oleander still.
Yeah. I feel like they'd be more distinctive
Sounds like
if it was
Bugs might be
Raz.
checking. Yeah. Also, especially notice that the meat is directly under the steamer trunk here.
Oh, yeah,
To
yeah.
my mind, the baggage is Oleander.
Sarah, open this fucking pit up!
Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying the music, I can't lie.
I was saying in pre-show, this music does something to your brain actively.
Absolutely.
So a tip for
Everything's
all my
so
friends
fine
in the
here.
chat. I'm probably not gonna do it just because it's. I don't know if I have like the stamina for it, but you see up there that little like kind of rocky bit? That's the second
Yes.
part of the level. You can just whoop,
Ooh.
you can do this and get up there and not have to do the Meat Circus.
Oh god.
That is the speedrun strat. I give
I
you
bet-
this gift.
I bet
You
all those
don't have
funny
to
little
do this.
switches too are... Psychonauts 2 must have very different level triggers, I bet.
Oh, so much. There's a lot more, like, invisible walls in 2. Because of Holly, specifically.
Ollie specifically, yes. They saw her in a vision, haunted them, and then they knew.
They all woke up from a collective shared nightmare drenched in sweat.
Mm-hmm. The angel descended and said, hey, you're gonna want to put some invisible walls in this biz.
So many. And then
When
it didn't
the-
matter because they figured out how to break levitation, and so you can get around them again.
Speedrunners
that-
do these things.
When that dev came into Holly's chat and like, you're the reason we have invisible walls, I absolutely
That's what we're
lost it.
referring to, yeah.
Yeah. Please
That
go
was a
watch.
beautiful moment.
Please go watch Holly's VODs of Psychonauts
Yeah,
2. It's good.
If you want to watch a like first time playthrough of Psychonauts 2, watch Holly's VODs. They're a delay and they cover
Hey,
pretty much 100%.
what's up with the dude in the booth?
He's doing
I
normal.
think that's like a
What's,
mechanical.
sir? Oh! Hey, Esmeralda, what's tricks?
The funny thing is, I think this is just the model for the knife throwers. They just animated it like a mannequin.
Oh, interesting. I never noticed.
Yeah, it's based off of a series of animatronics that are pretty common. You can find them in LA. They're all racist as fucking shit.
Extremely.
In the real world. This one I'm kind of okay with because it's not in a fucking turban. Sad boundaries, but...
The bar could not be lower if we were actively trying.
He wants to make food out of them.
Oh, that's right. Maury's old man was a butcher. It looks like your childhood memories of the circus got all mixed up with his childhood memories of his dad's butcher shop.
My memories were bad enough. This is just gross. Uh-oh.
Actually, I might still have my last fortune-telling machine card in my wallet. Let me see.
You'd better keep that kid out of trouble. With your brains all scrambled like this, what happens to him happens to you.
So get used to screams.
Yep.
There's gonna be some of those.
Help.
Here we go.
Mons, I spilled my juice! Help!
Oh, here it is, Zoltar!
Huh?
Oh, is it literally a Zoltar one?
It is literally a Zoltar. It's like semi-family tradition to get one when we're in the LA area.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
I've had the sucker in here for years. My lucky numbers are 42, 45, 41, 45, 44, and 33, so...
Ooh.
Hey, Puzz, if you find an emotional baggage, can you linger near it for a sec so I can get a good ear on it?
What's
Ooh,
that,
yeah,
Bugs?
yeah. Can you linger near emotional baggage the next time we find one? So that we
Oh,
can try
absolutely,
to figure out whose
yes.
voice it is?
There's a few in the tent here, so that should be no problem. Hey, Grandpa, you got advice?
Cruller, do you have any advice on the current situation?
Use your TK to grab those bunnies, or try confusing them.
Also, thank you for coming by, Nude After Dark. You have a
Yeah,
great
thank
night,
you,
alright?
Newt. Get some rest.
Yeah!
Yeah, Newt.
Good night, Newt.
Need your analysis on a hostel.
What kind?
My God.
2 words. Caca.
Caca! Wow, there's a
miss
lot in
these,
here.
But I can also see why they aren't there anymore.
Yeah.
I can't ask about Bunny?
You've been very helpful. That's all I need.
I guess technically the bunny isn't
Oh, God.
hostile.
How is that not hostile?
It's not hostile to you?
Oh. Listen, they had to make a list of like 30 of these fuckers. I don't blame them if
Fair.
they're like, okay.
We...
Also, he did give you advice about them as soon as you asked him for advice? Maybe? Eh. Peepaw's distracted.
Listen, Peepaw doesn't want to touch this subject either. Look at these things. Oh, God! The baby.
There's almost certainly a YouTube video somewhere of all of Ford's, like, advice. Sure.
I think there is, and it's literally titled The Best of Ford Cruller, as if it was, like, compiling just, like, the top lines. It's every line in the game. It's every line he has in the game.
I love that video.
I mean, accurate.
Yeah, they're right.
Hey, pause. Can you pause?
Yeah.
The stream view is cut off at the sides.
Is it?
What do you mean? It's a square. The game is a square.
Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Let me hang on.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's cutting off a little bit of the binder ring.
Good catch.
So I know exactly what that is. There we go. I have a thing
Thank you,
set up for
Nightmare Judge.
later. Yeah, thank you very much. I wouldn't have noticed. I say wouldn't have as if I actively didn't notice. Also, yeah, the little sad Ollie in the health bar, my god.
Yeah. Okay. Do I remember right in saying that the chain psi attack hits Ollie sometimes?
Yep.
Yeah, it does. I think that shouldn't have been... Again, Cap'n Crunch was steering the ship,
Oh
but...
god, yeah.
Oh boy.
And thank god it hits him, but it doesn't, like, do... There's no friendly fire, it doesn't do damage,
But
it just
makes
bounces
him
off
stop.
of him.
It makes him stop.
Oh, it
makes
does
him
make
stop
him stop.
for a second.
Oh.
give the pig a fucking an umbrella.
I can't remember if the grinder bunnies do anything interesting when you confuse them. Do they?
I actually don't know.
Me neither.
That's a Rasputin.
Oh, that's a Rasputin. Yeah.
There's probably like some Rasputin somewhere
So
Yeah,
it probably
give me
is
some
like
more beats.
split through the level.
It's swapped to
Oh, it
Ooh,
swaps!
okay, so
That's
it's cycling
upsetting!
between them.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
That's extremely cool and upsetting. Oh god. Bunny, I am begging you to stay still.
Bunny wants to run.
Yeah, in case
Bunny doesn't want to be here either.
here's a post compiling all the audio for the emotional baggage. Yeah, oh, it's layered on top of each other. Oh, I hate that.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, we just got the Double Fine logo.
Whoop. Camera, I'm begging you. Ollie, where are you?
Getting injured. Walking into spikes. Ambling into danger.
Oh god.
Puzz, where are you going?
I'm trying to get to the baby. Yeah, he's kind of just dead
Yay.
now. We're gonna do one
We
more
could
game.
make it. We could make it.
Rasputin out here going, what, baby?
God.
God. Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, you know, something that's nice about the controls in Psychonauts 2 is I noticed your magnet lock to trapeze is better.
Oh, so much. Well, I'm gonna get some figments while Oleander dies.
You can see the silhouette of Augustus's beard on the ghostly figure. That's so cool.
Hi, Meat Clown. You're terrifying. Sorry, Ollie. One more again, okay?
One more game.
So we're up to 3? Does that count?
Let's not count the deaths.
Okay.
Yeah, I said first death just because I felt like it was noteworthy. I didn't mean to start a thing.
Oh,
okay.
You're good.
It's all good.
Whenever I hear numbers, my brain activates.
Jake has a math degree. He's the fabled guy who can do math. This isn't a joke.
Sorry.
He has an associate's in math.
I have an associate of science degree in math. I went through past linear algebra.
Yeah, my intention was more of a so it begins.
Yep.
Understood. I think y'all both explained it fine.
Oh, Meat Circus.
Just wanted to cut it off.
I need you in chat to understand that I did beat this stage once before I knew how to do levitation glitch. I need you to understand this.
Oh yeah.
Puzz has powers.
Nothing compared to our friends Bugs and Frankie, though, who did this in 2005 before the patches.
Did I? Did I? Did I?
This level's making me so fucking hungry.
Is it?
Yeah. The little bones come down are like
I feel like the soundscape unhungries me.
Yeah, it's something about the gurgles.
The bug craves flesh.
This is something that, oh god! This is something that I cannot in any form substantiate. There's no like one-to-one reason why I feel this. For some reason, the sound design in this level, in this area specifically, makes me think of Octo Expansion, and I cannot elaborate further on why.
Huh.
Yeah, I kind of feel it.
It's the vibes.
Also, Puzz, the fact that the Meat Circus was just a little bit barely fixed, like, you are still kicking ass in places that I struggle so much with.
Aw, jeez. Thank you.
This section is still awful. Good God.
Yeah, the unfairness of the level that was removed was just that it used to be that failing at certain junctures took away a whole life and then would kick you all the way to the beginning of the level. And
no!
The hard part is just the tedium.
Please let me up. 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 All is not lost. We might still make it. We might still make it. It's not looking good, but we might still make it.
I just want to say that the little scared Ollie drawing, yeah, that definitely feels accurate for how it feels to be a scared 10-year-old.
No! Okay, Ollie's dead now. I'm sorry, Ollie. It was nice knowing you. Die. So I should also... Oh, thank you. Mods, you want to check out those follows? Thank you.
Oh, jeez.
They're just starting to look a little samey in a way that upsets me.
I'm on it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, account was created an hour ago.
Sincerely appreciated. But yeah, something that, those big wheels with the guys throwing knives, that you may have noticed that I am using levitation to skip. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to bait them into throwing a knife onto the board and then use the knife as a springboard, not a springboard, as like a, what's it called with the beams?
Trapeze-esque
as a
thing.
trapeze to ride on and jump off of onto the platform. There's a
kept wanting to
reason
say
I am
monkey bar, and I'm
using
pretty sure that's
exploits to skip.
Also, thank you so much for the resub, random double 0 factor. That fucking rules. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's the 0 factor, striking again. Hot damn.
Blowing kisses to random double 0 factor. Ah.
Grass says, what if I just fly?
He's allowed.
I think he's earned this. Oh, my hand's cramping up something terrible. Get the bunny, get the bunny, get the bunny!
I got you, Mr. Bunny.
Yeah, Miss, you're right. If all these yells of me were less frequent, I think this level would be a lot more tolerable.
Or if just there was a checkpoint system.
Yeah, that would be nice too.
A checkpoint or two would help a little bit. It's honestly funny. Sometimes I find it like... It's interesting because I feel like it also suggests like a thumbprint of platformer expectations that just doesn't really exist anymore.
It's true, it's true. Oh, let me on, please.
I feel like there's a lot of games that are like cheerful, cute platformer. The last level is set in hell. Spiral will die!
Nope. Whoop, sorry.
Fine, it's fine. The boy can get a little roasty. It's It's okay.
It's building character. Oh, get the bunny, get the bunny.
I got you, Mr. Bunny.
The bunny is trans colors. What does this mean?
That's safety, right? That's safety. He's safe, he's safe. Is he safe?
He's safe.
He's safe. Thank God. You can fuck
Games
right off.
decided the boy may live.
Now for me to play funny game of Figment! Haha! Oh, I do like this
anyone
one.
here. Sorry. I don't suppose anyone here knows off the top of their head how many Double Fine logos are in this level?
Not off the top of my head. I could check the Figment list.
Come on.
Baby, wait outside. I have to collect a bunch of imaginary people. Also, where's the beast?
The knife flinging past your face right as you go for that Figment really describes something about this setting.
Honestly. Hey, I'm sure
big
this is
top.
fine! I'm sure this is fine and nothing's wrong! Yippee!
Yippee, I'm looking at pictures of the big top!
Me when I look at
gonna be
pictures of
so
the big top.
fine, and it's definitely... It's... Oh, I'm probably out.
Oop, you're here, you're fine, you're fine.
We can hear you.
Oh, yeah, no, Frankie's net wobbles so that when his net wobbles, he gets like a distorted version of us.
Oh
so,
no!
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Puzz Extra Crunchy Edition.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you see me suddenly deafen myself, it's because it's that or fling my headphones across the room.
Fair.
Understandable,
entirely fair.
understandable.
Let's take a look at some traumatic memories that definitely didn't form, let's say, a very specific thing going on in Raz's head. Oh no, this is the other traumatic memories. This is the other traumatic memories.
What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Look, it's his happy little meadow.
Oh, look at the nice squiggles.
He's so happy and nothing is ever going to go wrong. Oh, I still love the ink work. The way everything's so light here.
Yeah.
I love the brush strokes.
Yeah.
I love how it's like a little bit overly idyllic. Like,
Oh yeah, the little circle of hutches in this isolated flowery meadow with the sun coming up.
It's very like idealistic little kid area.
It's like, this is how he remembers it. Isolated and peaceful and happy and nothing
Yeah.
ever going wrong.
until...
POV, you are a bunny.
Friends. POV, you're a bunny.
Fucking bunny.
Bunny.
And then the littlest one in the hutch.
The runt.
Definitely
like
not
Ollie.
projecting.
Like how Ollie's kind of the runt.
Mm-hmm.
Bond.
Happy. But also, like, what? Oh, wait, no, it's a butcher, right. Okay.
Nothing's ever going wrong.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever going wrong.
Yeah. To be clear, this animal never actually started as Oleander's pet. But also, if you have a kid and you're raising animals for a specific purpose, there's certainly better ways to handle things than this.
So much.
Especially if the rabbit is a runt, because it's not like it's going to be good for, like, food production.
Yeah, like
Unless someone's awful and decides to make some kind of dreadful point.
Yep. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen. Nothing bad is going on.
No, what I really love is like the lighting. You feel like this memory, this specific moment, kind of burned in there.
There's so much like subtle acting in this, which is kind of a fucking feat for what is a very simple ink drawing.
Hey guys, I'm back from Party City. What's
Hi,
up?
you're just
Hey.
in time for trauma.
Did you get me a skeleton?
I didn't ask before I went to Party City. However, I do have some spare spider rings that I can give to you.
Yay!
Yes!
Spider rings for all.
You're just in time for trauma.
Wonderful.
Oleander's feeling so
Ready?
normal.
I was gonna note like just Ollie just leaning a bit over the bunny trying to protect and the very specific motion of the hands to cover the bunny's face, and it's like Ollie definitely trying to just protect it. Like
The pupils are shrunk. He's like biting his lip.
He's
Ugh.
actively shaking.
Yeah.
You know how through
This-
this entire playthrough, we keep whenever Oleander and like his memories and his actions come up, we keep talking about that like violence as protection. I'm just gonna let that sit.
The bunnies. He's got to protect the kids, but the only way to protect the kids is to make it so that the kids can do violence first, because the world isn't going to protect little innocent creatures.
Yep.
Also, this is a really minor thing. I have no idea if it's intentional, but that little propeller on his head in the last shot kind of makes him look like a little bunny.
Oh my god, you're right. It looks like a droopy little ears. And then I just wanted to note with the next panel, is just the very like sketchy almost inking on the dad compared to like how clean
like
it was.
visceral.
You also can like immediately get the sense like this is how his dad is in his memories. Like
Yeah,
this
he probably
isn't
didn't have
ogre.
a
This is
Buster Sword
giant.
cleaver.
He's probably not like fucking 20 feet tall, but that doesn't matter when you're a tiny, tiny little child and this is the worst moment of your life.
I love the like he's like to flip back for a second, like oh, the idyllic little meadow, the sun coming up. Now he is actively blocking that out.
Yes, it's not even like a different location. It is this happy, safe place is not safe. You cannot protect it. You cannot do anything about this. And boy, Oleander sure has had a consistent fixation on a very masculinized concept of strength and worth and proving yourself.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Huh? Oh boy.
Yeah, definitely the line way is just it you know, being a Silent Hill fan, it's like this definitely feels like a lot more of the is it Masahiro Ito that does a lot of the concept art, I think? But like definitely it feels a lot more like that sort of style as compared to the rest of the general style of
It's messy and blobby instead of just like thick and evocative.
Yeah. God, I just the way he's pointy too, it's like it couldn't have just been any bunny. It has to be this one, and it has to be specifically to teach you a lesson.
Which not to get into actual dark subjects, and we're gonna move on like fast after this.
Yeah.
Every story from someone who's an older Gen X person about how their parents acted is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Alright, on with the trauma. Oh!
Oh, grabbing it by the little ears. The way it's just dangling.
And like running after him, like screaming, visibly screaming.
His little propeller in the wind.
And notice in the background, you can see that the butcher shop had like a big meat like sign on top. I suspect that's true to life and is part of why the imagery is so weird in his head.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That would make sense. It's also a very like Psychonauts design choice.
Yeah, and it's very like yeah.
Just mirroring his chasing bunny.
Yep. And what kills me too is that like I feel like the butchery and the meat and it all being like the end product is some bad things happen when you kind of depersonalize from the concepts of violence. It's not good for you.
It's
not good for
not good.
If Oleander has siblings, we've never heard about them. Which is also worrying because it could, to speculate, be possible that, like, he might have been, like, you're gonna take over this butcher shop someday, kind of shit.
Which,
Oleander also tried to join the military, presumably exactly as soon as he physically could. Like...
and kept trying despite multiple rejections to the point of making it his entire personality.
Yep.
Has that shitty little patchy mustache. That must be like 16.
Yep. Which joining the military is a masculine activity approved way to get the fuck out of your house.
I would like to continue to note that the dad still has the really like wobbly line work.
And like especially looking at like the sun behind him now, like just constantly like we were talking about the lighting in Psychonauts 2 recently, these super dark core shadows, like there's not a light source on this man.
Yeah. Oh boy.
The floppy ears again with the hat.
Yeah.
And just the visceral child tears.
Which, him being in the room, oh boy, Oleander.
Yep.
Not much to say. We got that strong shadow work going on. I think this is a very good way to make it clear what's going on without actually showing something too gruesome to your audience.
It's not like it is not upsettingly gross and visceral and gory, but at the same time there is
Nightmare Judge pointing out him being psychic.
Yep.
Yeah,
this. And hey, you know what's a common power in the Psychonauts universe that a couple of other people have had?
Talking to animals.
Yes, psychic connection to animals.
And like often a very early manifestation of power as well. Possibly something, say, if you were a young kid and you were just starting to develop your psychic powers, that might even be the first thing you develop.
Oh yeah, which makes sense, because if you're a little, like, okay, hands up, how many of us wanted to talk to our cats?
Oh
Everyone?
yes,
Everyone?
Yes.
And is that like the last frame on this one?
This is the last frame. That's how they ended.
Oh god, the big top!
Hooray!
The cleaver.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey everyone, we got all the vaults!
We win!
Look, we got all the vaults in the game. How's everyone feel about that?
Yay!
How are we doing on Figments?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Hey Jay, how you feeling today?
Well, I just got a little pumpkin yardsteak for $2.99.
Oh, so you're feeling great.
Yeah.
Mental health restored.
Leon the Cowboy, thank you for the gift subs. That's very nice.
Hey, Leon.
Yo, Leon.
For anybody wondering, the Party City thing wasn't a bit. I genuinely just went to
Yeah,
Party
he was literally at Party City. It was great.
But to be clear,
we will never make a joke about Party City.
Party City is serious business.
Enjoy that substrate night indeed.
Do I have the... Yeah, I have the Hatbox tag. There was a Hatbox somewhere. I remember we sat next to it and listened to the sobbing, which is a normal thing to do.
Listen.
Non-existent pumpkin, I love you. You're so right. Oleander and Doom Guy would bond over becoming super masculine in the name of avenging a bunny. Let's
I
fucking
think they
go.
should get married.
Oh, you're so... Oh god, I can't believe I want this. Yes.
Oleander's fresh off a breakup. I'm saying Doom Guy could probably just be restructured into a Psychonaut pretty easy.
Oh my god, I love you, Frankie. You absolute brain genius.
The man is right. Promote him to Psychonauts, boss.
You can kind of pour almost any other video game character into Psychonauts. Just take the main mechanic from their game and make it their psychic speciality. Shell from Portal? Congrats, she can make psychic portals. That would probably be a really cool power.
Actually, I want this now more than anything. The rabbits are just all lined up.
Consider Doomguy would be the funniest because he'd share a speciality with Sasha 9, but his is just a giant dumb cannon fire.
Cool. Love it.
So if would Doomguy's specialty be the manifestation of weapons or just weaponry in general?
I do like the idea of him having like a psychic axe.
That would be good. That would be good.
The sword, the like glowing orange sword. That's definitely a psychic weapon that he can manifest.
For sure.
I don't know the name. I'm sorry.
I don't know enough about Doomguy to dispute that.
I mostly just know that he has a rabbit.
I know that he's my friend.
I know that him and Gordon Freeman shared an apartment for 2 years, and they were very good roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Not like that. Gordon's already got a boyfriend. It's Barney Calhoun.
Oh my god, they were roommates, platonic.
God. Oh, okay, so also about this, since we got all the memory vaults, I can talk about the Raz one that features his dad, right?
Oh, extremely. We got that a few times ago.
So, something that I consider, like, very worth thinking about is that I feel like if you're a kid, your brain's not settled yet. Like, from a fucking scientific standpoint, you're not done cooking. So in, like, a Psychonauts kind of sense, whatever your brainscape is probably changing a lot and is affected by, like, very recent circumstances. Raz just got in a really gnarly fight with his dad.
Yep.
I spent a long time in this fandom with people being like, it must be, he was the worst dad of all time, forever. It's like, no, y'all, do you not remember being 10? Every most recent argument you've had with any adult shapes the entirety of your emotional state for, like, weeks.
I'm still like that, and I am 26-year-old woman.
Oh,
yeah. But, like,
oh, big mood.
I just like to talk about that because, like, what's going on in Raz's brain as it's been applied to this isn't how Raz feels about everything forever permanently. It's probably not even how Raz felt about stuff last week. It's how he feels about stuff after a really, really rough fight with his dad, which is complicated.
I feel like for the purposes of Meat Circus in particular, it could also be...
Oh yeah, don't get in the grinder. Don't get in the grinder. That's not fun shooting full of bonus pins.
I had no idea that could happen.
It just kills you immediately.
Thank God for dream fluffs.
Dream fluffs.
Oh god, no. I just want to get to the bottom. I just want to get to the bottom and check for figments.
Correct, Dearla. This is exactly where the Raz family music.
Music.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm going to overpronounce it the rest of my life.
Good.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, maybe I go to the top and then loop back around. Maybe I do that. Maybe I do that.
Yeah, maybe we could get funny friend of Oatmeal.
Oatmeal, you gotta help me out, man.
Oatmeal, it's horrible. I fell into a meat grinder. Please.
Oatmeal, it was the scariest moment of my life.
Oatmeal!
Please let me
out. The side view of the Phantom is very haunting.
Oh, come on! This is my favorite ride!
Uh-huh.
But yes, Doomguy very much. Yeah, if he was put into Psychonauts, his level would be terrifying, and also, sign me up.
Excuse me, I'm gonna shoot some things.
Thank you. Never forget, my mods have the power to kill, okay?
Uh-huh, I have so many funny swords. It's just a machete with a crossguard.
Thank you, Frankie.
Did you know they actually make machetes with the cross swords? They're very good.
Oh, that rules, actually.
Yeah, it's just a sword type.
I think having a crossguard is a very good idea because it will keep your hand from sliding onto the blade.
You don't
that's
want
important.
your hand to slide.
You don't.
Yeah. Especially since with a machete, you're usually working outside. It might be hot out.
Oh, that's why I always joke about machetes. I used one to deal with the fucking blackberry bush on the hill I grew up on.
Right.
That's right!
Because eventually with blackberries you start to get really fucking tired of trying to use hedge clippers. That's too civilized a solution for that kind of problem. Kinda just gotta go ham.
Didn't you say it, like, ate the entire hill or something?
Yes.
Jesus.
I've told y'all the story. I'll keep it brief. Short story, the person who was on the hill before my family wanted to open a resort, which is why there was a weird, like, concrete drained pool on the property that wasn't good for anything because it was just filled with moss. And so they used herbicide on the blackberries. Herbicide degrades into a fertilizer after a few weeks. They did not remove the blackberry roots.
Also, Mads already said what I was gonna say, but Frankie has the psychic knives.
I was just running on the ribs for a second there. They let me do that on purpose.
You were scampering around. You were having a little fun time in the ribs.
That's fine. That's normal to do for a 10-year-old.
It's true. I think it would actually be very on brand for Raz. Just like, can I stand there? Can I go there? Are there prizes?
Raz has been banned from the Natural History Museum.
God. Raz has crawled inside of the whale skeleton in New York and got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that sounds right.
The Aquatos are no longer welcome in the New York museum system. They have all tried to do too many funny tricks. I'm also gonna turn the fan on real quick, because oh boy, the sun's coming around.
Alright, children, put on your disguise mustaches.
Imagining the baby Aquatos with little cartoon mustaches is so much. Murtala got the full Groucho Marx glasses on.
Queepy claimed the full beard. He's not taking it off.
The fucked up thing is, I feel like if only because it's the funniest possible solution, I think that Queepy would get away with it. Like, I think they would let Queepy into places.
Oh no, 100%. Also, I love this rail ride just for, like, the sheer chaos of everything around you. Like, stuff is moving around you, there's the ribs, there's the lion statues.
It's so much.
Also, I have to highlight MG Diria saying
I was about to say! Aquatitos!
It's true.
It's what they are!
Yeah, look at, like, there's stuff balancing, you're swinging by these This, like, I know that the comparison between, like, theme park rides and video games is kind of a constant one because of the way they work, but this feels like that fucking,
God!
Rush of being on the roller coaster.
I need you guys to know I was not hitting any buttons over that. I just built up so much momentum that they sent me going. That was terrifying.
That's a real roller coaster.
Oh god. One missing.
Raz.
I know exactly which one it is. Whoop, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
What have you done? What have you done?
Don't hurt them like that.
Oatmeal, I need to give you my sincerest apologies. I wasn't thinking. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just hope we can still be friends.
Apologies to Oatmeal and their family at this time.
I feel like at some point during this, Raz is like trying to keep himself calm while he's on the rails, and I know that this doesn't actually work for the time period, but rolling around at the speed of sound. Gotta follow my ring. It's hard out here. There's a ghost screaming at him while he ranks up.
It happens to the best of us. It's very common for 10-year-olds. Oh, look at us. So close.
Oh.
My pop just brought me spam
I do!
Oh, yeah.
I do! Something so funny about walking in and just immediately getting, like, a leftover piece of ammo. Ugh.
I think it would make sense if while you're, like, elsewhere involved in the Meat Circus, the bunnies are just shambling around destroying props.
I think so. I think this is what they do.
It would make a lot of sense.
The way the meatiness grows into the base circus textures in places of this very webby fungal terror or texture. Ugh. It's upsetting.
It's all the same figment count for okay. So it's just the one on the slide. Where's my funny duffel bag? I have the duffel bag tag, but no duffel bag.
This needs a duffel bag tag.
It's probably outside and I just missed it. Will you let me hit the honk? Oh my god!
It's okay for him to do this. His dad told him he's not allowed to jump on the tubas anymore, and he's doing his best to comply with this request.
I'm feeling so normal today. This is what he does at the museum!
God! Yeah.
Well, he's got a point. He's not touching it.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
Rasputin, you know that's not what we meant.
Good core strength, though, dear.
If I were at the museum and I saw a 10-year-old levitating over one of the exhibits, I think I would simply let them.
Yeah, but it's the principle of the thing.
Yeah.
It's okay, kid, I'm really impressed. Good show. We do have to ask you to not do that, though. But, I just want to give you my personal congratulations for pulling it off.
Honestly. Okay, this trapeze, where it's a clown hanging from a different trapeze holding the bar, is very menacing to me. And I like clowns. Yeah, there it is. You can see it from here.
So,
there's a kid floating above the skeletons again.
I can't wait to work for a museum again someday, so that can be something I worry about.
Honestly. Hire Puzz for your museums, please.
Please? Whoop.
Also,
good
hey,
idea,
Puzz.
Joss the Zombies. Quick stretch break. Ooh. I think I've told this story, if not on stream, then definitely to you guys. I worked at an exhibit once where it was all it was not actually priceless Ming vases, it was not Ming Dynasty, but it was priceless Chinese porcelain.
Uh-huh.
And I was so stressed out by the whole process of having this in my workplace and setting it up and knowing that we were maybe 10 feet away from a sports field where children play sport ball.
Oh god.
Interesting.
I'm having secondhand anxiety.
Yeah. So at one point I woke up in the dead of night because I heard a noise outside and I just snapped bolt upright and went, "The porcelain!"
That's stressful because that the sheer cartoon slapstick.
Yeah.
It's actually having to transport a sheet of plate glass or a wedding cake. Barbara Streisand is coming any minute now, and she doesn't care what fucking chaos trails in her wake.
Honestly. The funniest part was I was unpacking and setting out some of the pieces, and there was this one beautifully sculpted. It was a rabbit leaping in midair, and I was like, wow, this is so delicate, so beautiful. So I really carefully unpacked it and set it up and did all that. And then the girl who was curating it came back from dealing with something else, and I was like, I really like this piece. And she went, oh yeah, isn't that beautiful? There's only 3 of them in existence in the entire world.
Oh god!
And one of them is owned by President Obama.
No!
That is terrifying.
I was like, why did you let me hold this?
I would definitely be okay, I need to exist in a different room now.
Honestly.
I'm gonna go seal myself in concrete in the basement to just get this ahead of time, kind of. I'll do the paperwork there.
This is a preemptive measure.
This is why people who work at museums and curators, while the field may have its trouble, they're also the bravest motherfuckers on Earth.
Oh yeah, curation is one hell of a job, both affectionate and derogatory. Hire more minority curators, okay?
Please,
Do it.
please, dear God, please.
This is not a request. This is a demand.
It was very weird when I was working at my well, not working, but when I took that Intro to Museum Studies class, and I was the one who was helping Stephen Silver, like, so we were learning in class, like, all the very specific ways to, like, you know, make sure you handle everything. You need to have gloves, you know, everything needs to be climate controlled. And then Stephen Silver comes in to do his whole thing, and he's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna use, like, poster tack to put the papers onto the walls. And I'm like, oh?
Oh god.
Meanwhile, I'm holding, like, a stack of the concept work that he did for Kim Possible, for Danny Phantom, for that, Silent Bob, the cartoon version of that.
Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob. And it's just like, and like some of his first work from when he was like in school, and then like the stuff he did before he did cartoon work, and I'm just like, you did him this, sir? He's like, yeah, no, this is fine, you're doing good. I'm like, okay.
You sure? You sure? You sure?
I just remember when I got in an art history class where I managed to be lucky enough to, like, make sitting next to type neighbors with someone who was getting a second degree and was already working in museum curatorship, and I just got to hear all the hot goss.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I love museum gossip.
There's no better goss than art world goss, because all of it. Yeah!
Yes!
Bunny.
Funny
is
I
a
wish I
very
was
good
better
word
at
to
art
end.
history. Huh?
Oop, and here you are, my friend.
Creature. La creatura.
La creatura. Final creatura of the game. Oh,
Also,
my friend.
I want y'all to know that we've got Snackalope in chat, and if you've ever seen the tweet where it's a picture of a bunny with a stethoscope held up to them, and it says, sounds like bunny, that's Snackalope. Love you, Snack.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you so much. My God. Did we get everything? Did we do that?
You got the secret scene unlocked, so...
Oh, yeah, Rick 101,
there it is, baby!
Baby!
I just realized I didn't do this with Steam open, so I still don't have the achievement.
Listen.
Oops.
Listen.
I know.
We know. We look at this, we see the power, we see the raw power.
There's video evidence.
That's true. We're gonna do this real quick. Just in case. It's gonna autosave, but never trust. Oh, that's a full pig head. Oh.
I also like that that's like a popcorn bucket, but it's just full of cooked sausage, and I know that that's another manifestation of the, like, circus. I actually think that would be a fun snack to just be able to get at events, is just a little cardboard bucket of sausage.
You know what I want?
That sounds Renaissance fair as fuck, and I love it.
You know what I want?
I'm from Renaissance fair folk.
I want an entire bucket of those little cocktail wieners.
Yes, you understand.
I can't with cocktail wieners, but I would love a little box of schnitzel.
If the stars align and the funny, not-so-secret thing that I sent a proposal for pays off, I want this to be served at the opening reception. Just a box of sausages.
No, I can totally see the, like, themed food. You'd need, like, little spheres of cotton candy and... Oh, beautiful.
God,
I also do like that you can see the back of the pig head is just...
Oh yeah, that's just meat.
Oh boy.
That's Chunks.
Oh baby, that's Chunks. I feel like... No spoilers, but there's some parts of Psychonauts 2 where I got to it and I was like, oh, the Meat Circus designers have been waiting 20 years to do this, huh? Hey, I wonder what's in this funny tent.
Oh, I just
Nothing
noticed
but good.
I just noticed that the pig heads are on meat hooks. Like, there is a meat hook driven directly. Yeah. Okay, cool.
This level's normal.
It's fine. Oleander's doing great. Oleander is definitely not ruminating constantly on the imagery of his trauma.
I'm having pleasant. Or
Help me protect the bunnies!
Hey, little Oli. It's okay. Those monsters are gone
He's
now.
so little.
The bunnies are safe.
I like that
We're
even
all
with
safe.
Oleander, Raz immediately goes Big Brother mode.
Yeah, he has to.
Who's coming?
He's scared.
Your dad? The butcher?
He says little
Oh,
bunnies
the
are
fear
good for
posture.
nothing. Nothing but food.
Also, this is really good voice acting.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Don't run, or else Daddy's gonna kill you.
Oleander feels great!
So normal!
I am very much pushing Doom Guy and Ollie together closer and closer now. Please help each other.
Please, just adopt some bunnies.
Oh, this lighting.
Hey, I'm just gonna... Just gonna real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he runs so fast, too. There's this great, like the thump of the feet hitting the ground is really good.
Get him, kill.
Attack, kill.
Destroy.
Murder.
The fact that the ground bleeds is a lot.
Yeah, it's like a bright pink blood. You get the feeling that they had to have like a talk about that. Like,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
maybe we're fighting the rating here.
Listen, this is already a stretch at a T. I want to be in the meeting where they were like, okay, listen, we'll give you can say ass, but you gotta change the blood to pink.
God.
Final offer.
Fucking debate mode. Rasputin can say ass, but you can't have just pure gore come out of the ground.
I'm gonna double check with the actual Psychonaut experts here. It is clear that Ollie's family raised bunnies for meat, right?
Yes.
Oh, extremely.
It is
Okay.
never explicitly stated, but the arrangement of huts and the fact that he was a butcher pretty much makes it clear that they were raising rabbits as like a specialty butcher type meat, basically.
No!
So that's why I was saying like it super sucks how it was handled because like there's ways to raise animals for food so that your kid is like
Not
okay with it
traumatized.
and not exposed to super traumatizing shit. It's also interesting because rabbit's a little bit of a speciality meat, just to be a weird farmer kid about it for a hot second. But much less of like a difficulty than like a larger animal. And goats will destroy your life if you let them. So.
Oh yeah,
like
I knew a
goats,
guy
I'm
who
just
raised
saying.
goats.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure because I was like, I said that, but I'm like, go double check.
It's because there's so many of them. It's not how to put it. They were not actually Oleander's pets, but also he was being allowed to interact freely with them, and his dad made some kind of fucking horrible point about it.
Yeah, especially as Snail pointed out, like, that was not an eaten rabbit. You weren't getting nothing out of
No.
that.
Just let the kid keep the stupid runs. Come on.
It's not gonna hurt no one.
Honestly, that's gonna be better for y'all.
Yeah,
anyways.
exactly. If anything, it's going to help him.
But instead, it's, oh, the kid is soft. The kid is small. You get a feeling about it that way.
Yep.
Oh. Goodbye.
Hey, I wonder what that is.
Nothing.
It's like, yeah, you should probably take the runt away anyways from the rest of the group if you're doing like meat stuff. I'm
Here
guessing.
we go. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, it's time.
Oh boy.
The way he
You ever had a-
unfolds.
Make sure you untrim.
Oh, look at him twist!
Polluted.
This is incredibly specific. He looks like a heartless Augustus.
He does! Oh. And look at how, like, fucked up he is.
Dead-eyed psychics. Fortune tellers. They killed your grandfather. They cursed our entire family to die in water.
Yeah, he only mentions the grandfather. All of everybody's speculation. Well,
But
I don't want
I'm
to talk
going
over
to
it.
live. You know why? Because
I'm still an acrobat. Let's see if you are.
The twitching is great.
Yeah, oh.
What's it going to be, son? Die in the water? Or show me what you got?
Show me what you got.
Also, we did get a random science fact. Jay, Puzz, do you have any?
Sure, I got one. I've been thinking about invertebrates for a minute. Did you know spiders have what are called book lungs? So, instead of having lungs like ours, they have sort of this tissue membrane that's folded like the pages of a book. And it's more efficient than just like passive oxygen diffusion, I think, but it's not efficient enough for them to sustain high levels of activity for a long time, which is why if you watch them, you'll notice they kind of sprint and then stop and then sprint and then stop. It's because they need to stop to breathe.
God.
I can't believe spiders have biotite or mica fucking lungs.
They do, they're a little bit foliated. Also, you're right, Nightmare Judge. Spiders do have very long hearts. They go kind of across their entire back.
That's wild.
No one tell Dad I cheated, okay?
I won't.
No one snitch on me.
Say? Oh, yeah. Sorry, is it okay if I ramble a sec?
Yeah, please.
Sure. So something that I really love about this is that this representation of Augustus is, again, like I said, very clearly shaped by Raz having had a fight with him, and then all of Oleander's stuff getting kind of mixed in here. But I really love getting to see even this, like, nightmare version of him move. Like, to me it says something that Raz's version of him is just this flawless acrobat. Who's also going to torment my friend Puzz so much.
It's just this one section here.
So this bit you're on right now made me stop playing for months.
Yes. This is the hardest part of the game, platforming-wise. And I also love that, like... Oh, right, I remember what I was going to say now. So, in-game, the only person he mentions being killed is Raz's grandfather, Augustus's dad. There's development notes that have this whole planned alternate backstory of, like, rival gangs of circuses and psychics. And people in the fandom have talked it up so much that I think people don't realize it's never actually mentioned in-game. It's just unused dev notes.
Yeah.
And unused dev notes ain't jack shit. I don't care.
It's very funny because, like, people love to take those specific dev notes as the gospel.
Yes.
When there's one section that literally, almost word for word, says, forget all this, one of our writers came up with something way better that we're using instead.
Yes!
Like, that's in the document!
And I get it, because for like 15 years we didn't have anything new to go on, and it makes sense to be like, well, this is at least like something thought about in the game, but that's never how anyone presented it. They presented as, here's the real truth that they couldn't get into the game, and it's just my pet peeve, because I've been dealing with it forever. But what I do love here is that, like, something I find interesting is that Raz's nightmare version of him has so many more scars than he actually has. Because the real Augustus, it's not a big spoiler to say, does have significant facial scars. I have a pet theory about Augustus's facial scars.
Oh, okay. I guess we're doing the...
Yeah, you can do this. I actually thought this was what you're supposed to do when I played the game for the first time.
This is giving me more trouble than it usually does.
I'll be honest, the platforming muscle memory...
Yeah.
A little different.
Here's the hot tip for y'all who are having trouble with that rope climbing section. You can hold down the lock-on button, and that means that the second you jump, it will activate your levitation, which means you don't have that, like, half a second of drop.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this rope section looks nightmarish.
Again,
oh,
months.
it lured me into the side! Ooh.
BRB, real quick, y'all.
Yeah,
Good
no
luck.
problem. Thank you. One thing I didn't get a chance to mention, again on the speedrunning part of things, there is in fact a way to skip all of this, it is called Dad Skip, which is the funniest shit to me. What you do is, the trampolines in this game are coded kind of weird, so if you say... Oops, sorry. Ooh, had to concentrate for a second there. If you get to a trampoline with Augustus on it faster... Oh, come on. Faster than the game intends you to get there, it's gonna fuck up the physics of it and basically yeet you real high in the air. So you use a combination of getting there super fast with the levitation glitch and then kind of doing a palm slam onto the trampoline, which also fucks up the physics of it a bit, and that basically sends you to the very top, and from there you can just kind of grab the ladder and get to the end.
Oh my
It's
God.
very silly.
You almost did Dad Skip the first time you did this on PC? Sign machine? God. Powers.
Okay,
You
this is
can't
gonna be
hear
tricky. I'm
bugs?
not supposed to be on the inside here. Ooh.
Pause?
Win!
People can't hear bugs at all.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's okay. Keep going. Don't worry. We'll fix it later.
Okie dokie. Oh god, where am I supposed to go? Oh, this... Oh! Okay.
And less time reading those comic books. You would be up here by now.
But what was it you were saying, Bugs? I'm sorry, I spaced out for a sec.
We're gonna troubleshoot with bugs, don't worry guys.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, the meat in the bubbles. Oh.
Ugh.
Whoop.
Oh, that is meat, huh?
Yep, that's just
Yep.
fully meat.
Yep, that's just hunks of meat.
My eyes always like glazed over it. I was like, oh, it's a weird shading thing.
Nope,
Like
that's
glazed
meat
meat.
in the bubbles.
Ew, meat bubbles.
Oh, skulls. Cool.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have
they are
wings on them.
Yeah, they're supposed to be rabbit skulls. Upsetting.
Ooh hoo hoo. Fun level. Dad, I swear to God.
Not now, Dad.
I do love just damage boosting through.
Yeah. Hey, Frankie.
Oh, I love this fucked up ladder.
Oh my god, this ladder.
So yeah, you
Oh,
can
I
grab
do love
onto this ladder from the very bottom using the dad skip method.
Yes.
It fucks up the camera so bad, it's funny.
Automod.
Dad,
Normal.
I made it.
You cheated!
Oh.
Which one of you told him?
The acrobatics you
Not
taught
me!
Don't lie to me, cheater. You crystal ball readers always cheat. You're no son of mine.
I love that that's what scares Raz the most. This is like Raz's nightmare of what could
Yeah,
happen.
it's like he's not afraid of his dad, he's afraid of disappointing his dad.
He's
Mood.
afraid of like being rejected, which makes a lot of sense considering.
Yeah.
He's over there talking to your dad.
Oh no.
Oh no!
What?
Oh, that's a very grounded terror for what's happening.
Right, it's just grounded. Like, all these fears are like, I will kill you. Raz's are like, you don't get dessert for like 3 days, but also I'm going to sneak you a cookie.
I'm also gonna make a snide remark about your comic books, but also wink about it.
Your comic books, which you're allowed to keep, by the way. Yes, I will drive you to the comic book store, but...
You gotta do your chores first, okay, bud?
And non-existent pumpkin, you're referring to the pamphlet, which Coach Oleander actually is who wrote, which Raz has memorized because he's a very good autistic boy, which says, your mother is afraid of you, and your father won't even look you in the eyes.
Oh god.
Oh, good job, Nightmare Judge has it exactly. Also
Another
fire.
fun Psychonauts 1 telekinesis segment.
Oh boy!
Do you not like it? Do you not like the curves and the funny targeting?
Raz is our good hyper curve.
Listen,
Our good
I
son.
know we're all like a very specific kind of audience, but it's hard to read Raz as not like an autistic kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, it cracks me up when people are like, oh, why does Raz know all these, like, psychology terms? And I'm like,
Oh,
because he saw them
bye,
in his
Dad.
comic book, and then he researched them.
Oh, hey, for people who are asking about the
Yes,
ghost.
yes!
He's here!
Yay!
I see your skull is as hard to penetrate as ever.
Dad!
What is
Oh,
your
he goes
brain
right
doing
to
out
him.
Here in this tank with this other brain. And who were
He
all
got
these
in without a
unconscious
side door!
What
What
have
the
you got
fuck?
yourself in
Yeah, how do you even do that?
You're a fucking
think
force of will, apparently!
I think it's literally like he just had the psychic version of lifting a bus off your
Adrenaline lifting,
infant.
yeah.
The dad instincts kicked in.
Seeing my son.
Also, this moment of, like, that's what I look like?
I used my psychic connection with you to find you and to project myself into your mind.
But how can you hate me for being psychic if you're psychic too?
Son, I could never hate
Oh,
you. I only wanted you to be happy, Rasputin. And safe. Our family has many enemies.
So he sure got facial scars, huh? So he sure got...
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're right!
Better than that.
You sure do.
You have to carefully
King. King.
other brain. We
I
don't
love
want
you,
anything
Augustus.
bad to happen while your mind is in this.
I know that sexy man is like a nothing term, but the fact that Augustus is not the
No, no,
sexy
he's
man
just
of this game.
attractive. He's just attractive. That's different.
It's different. It is different.
It is
Something
very
about,
different.
Something about sexy man specifically indicates a degree of absolute derangement.
Also, it's a dumb term. Also,
Yeah, also
It's a dumb term.
Also, it's a dumb term. I'm a dude who likes dudes, and it makes me very unhappy.
Look at this design, my god.
This is your mind.
Someone played Silent Hill 2 and got real inspired.
Yeah!
Maybe 3 have
Ooh. Oh, they about to do it.
Oh, they about to do it!
Everything
I
I've
got. Which, hey, Augustus, how much you got, by the way? Hey, Augustus!
He hasn't been using it. He's been stocking up. Like a savings account.
It's like in RPGs when you save the like revival item and you have like 300 of it, and people are like, "Why don't you?"
But
use
I
it?
only
And you
have
get-
299 of them.
I think it's more like when you're the JRPG and you get the guest party member in your fucking group who can just do all the fucking hard shit. And then they leave your group immediately.
Oh, look at the different. There's just a leg coming out there.
Yeah,
That's
fucking-
fine.
The
The
raw
claw.
jumble.
Yeah, this is deliciously mangled and I love it. This is some good
Yeah.
body horror content.
There's an arm being used as a leg. Oh, it's so
I
good.
don't know. I don't even know what's going on with the claws on the big meaty leg, but I think it's just kind of like fucked up bone and it rules.
Yeah.
I mean, just like body horror, yes. Just there's like
So-
shit poking out towards the back.
Oh.
Yes.
I was not aware it was possible to die in this.
Yeah, it is. If you don't let your energy, you gotta like run when it runs out. I have a theory about the face scars because the bad version, the quote-unquote bad version of Augustus, has a ton more of them, right? And what Raz is fixating on is like Dad fears and hates psychics. But the real Augustus really does have scars, so why would Rasputin use those as a symbol of his dad who hates psychics I think he actually has had to get in fights with psychics who've attacked the family before.
Oh god, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, I've got backup reasons for why that could make sense, but also, not every psychic's gonna be a good person.
Nope.
We know this. That's why the Psychonauts literally exist.
That is literally why the Psychonauts exist.
So, I could very much see Raz being, like, increasing, like, and he got injured in his face, and how could he ever be okay with psychics after that happened to him, kinda.
Oh, I love this ending sequence. Everything just warps.
It's really cute. Like, okay, we know how to do this. We know how to do this. The Gmod is breaking apart, son!
I forgot to download the texture pack!
Son, do you have CSGO installed?
Oh, I've been crouching over him.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh!
No more meat.
The little tutu.
The way he just, like, holds him gentle like hamburger.
Little bunny.
Also, it just in this moment hit me like, oh, maybe this is why Raz is like a little more cautious about fucking up animals in Psychonauts too.
No problem, little old.
Oh god!
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I can see
Oh, that's
Where's
that's
he going?
We're
Something, huh?
separating the brains now, Rasputin. He'll be fine. Let's go inside.
Man, I can't wait to tell you about all the messed up stuff that happened.
Oh, I know a lot of it. While
So,
you were out,
I know you've
poked around a bit. Tell me about this Lily person.
Hey!
Aww.
I like to think what he was doing is like, okay, let's take this trauma and just scrape it out here real quick. There's more meat in here.
Who's this Lily? Hang on.
This is also corroborated in
Wait, oh my god, he made a diagram about his childhood trauma!
on a personal note.
Not just a diagram, a flowchart.
And a handout.
Sorry I am for stealing all of your brains and trying to take over the world.
He's a good
Mistakes
educator.
have been
It
made.
is.
But this camp
Mistakes
is
sure
all
have
about
been made,
education.
Ollie.
And I know I, for one, learned
it's the
plenty.
passive
Thanks
mistakes
to
have been
that
made,
guy.
not by
right
me.
Yes,
there.
yes, by someone, somewhere.
We endeavor to build strong minds here, with the power to
Augustus
lift
was in a
things,
different
to
part of
see
Raz's
things,
brain,
to
playing it like a
burn
normal
things.
level.
But it's a special quality of your heart, not your mind, that truly makes a great psychonaut. This young
Lord.
man has it.
Oh my
We
gosh.
did not give it to him. He got it from someone else, long before he came here.
Proud Papa.
We can give him this, to honor his mind, his courage, and his heart. Son, we do not normally ask this of someone so young.
You are like
But
10.
it is obvious to us all that you are
feel
not
like an unsurmountable
average.
amount of
Will
pressure.
you join us, Rasputin?
It's fine, he's
Will
also
you
making like
be
50k a
A
year.
psychonaut?
Joking.
Did you see Coach? He was not informed of this.
Oh my god.
Woo! He's got helmet hair!
Picture day looking ass.
His dad grabbed him with a comb real quick. Hold on a second. Dad, no, don't lick your thumb! Don't lick your thumb!
Do
Too
any
late.
of you fine
Lots of
people have a
sludge.
camera?
Okay, let's be perfectly clear about this.
I saw you, Dart.
That was
You can't
the
hide
best
from me.
summer of my whole entire
Ah,
life.
shit, I
Hey,
didn't
the
look.
summer's not over yet. We can hang out for a couple of weeks still.
My family's out on the East Coast. Where's yours?
They move around
Huh.
a lot.
Well, you
Oh,
better go.
East Coast.
Your dad's waiting for
That doesn't
you.
make the head. We're gonna all just pretend to ignore that, because HQ is on the Pacific Northwest.
It's extremely
Oh.
Pacific Northwest. Maybe she means like
When they're not. Sometimes we go back to a house. Dorks.
Maybe she has like a grandma on her mom's side that she goes to sometimes when Truman's on a mission.
Children, it's an emergency. There's been another kidnapping. I was here the whole time.
Time for the sequel hook.
No, this time we know who it is.
Here the whole
My hands are above my head. They are empty.
Truman's an auto.
Oh my god,
The
it is
grand
only
head
the
of
fact
the
that they got this
Psychonauts.
notice just now that avoided
Sir,
Coach
can you
dying in a
teleport
fiery
this many
explosion
of
the
us
second he
back
got
to
in that
the
jeep.
What?
He was like 10 seconds from starting that thing up.
People doing them on
Lord.
Guess we're taking the jet.
Oh yeah, that's why Ford can't teleport them. He falls apart again.
Don't worry about your dad, darling. We'll get him back.
Yes, after all, we'll have Rasputin
Yes.
helping us.
Teehee.
I'm going?
Now, how could we do this without our anti
I like Ford just kind of wandering off aimlessly.
Anyways, you pointed out how like
Augustus is sorry, go ahead.
Augustus's like outfit is more rundown than everyone else's. Literally, his boot is busted open.
Yeah, my
He
poor
ran
man
around
got
the
cold
circumference of the
toes.
Also, do you notice that he was hugging himself while Raz turned to himself? That's the same thing Raz does when he's upset and scared.
Oh, family
It's a family
trait.
self-stim.
Oh.
He's doing the like, well, time to tell my son he can go with these psychics, and I'm so cool about it.
And that's Psychonauts.
That's
Psychonauts.
It's been very funny spacing-wise on these sessions. 'Cause
Yeah.
In the time since the last time we played, sequels existed.
Yeah, we literally went from like, oh, I'm so excited about Psychonauts 2 to feeling so normal about Psychonauts 2.
Rasputin will return in Psychonaut 2.
They literally say that at the end of Promise of Ruin. It's very funny.
And I've mentioned this before, but the fucking audacity of this sequel hook level has always cracked me up.
Especially that, again, the next follow-up to this game was in 2017.
12
Mhm.
years later.
We
And
were
that
all
was
very
like a
normal about
mini
it.
that was like a mini episode.
Basically, which, I mean, here's the funny thing, after that, I was literally in the mindset of like, well, I guess maybe if like that's all we wind up getting, at least it tied off like the plot threads and stuff.
Also,
Yeah.
Puzz your joints.
Oh, yes, good time to stretch. Meat Circus has been conquered. So we'll probably do like a 5-10ish minute break while I set up art stuff, and then yeah, we'll do a little bit of drawing for a little while, just as like a nice cool down.
Yeah.
Whoop,
Ah,
another
the
dance.
sensors.
Oh my god, my neck just snapped. Oh, that's
Oh
fun.
lord.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
that's
love
a
all
nice
these
one.
family photo looking pictures of the credits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bonus scene.
Oh yeah, we'll also watch the bonus scene real quick. Whoop, and chat
Makes
check.
sense.
This is a good time to check. Is your posture okay? Have you had something to drink? Have you had something to eat? Have you done like a nice stretch or maybe some exercise if you're able? Have you gotten maybe some fresh air? If you have meds, have you taken them? Take care of yourselves. I hope Linda's doing okay.
I love
Me too.
Linda. I hope Linda.
So,
I
Sorry,
hope
go ahead.
they're having a good time.
I hope so too. So since Augustus started trying to push through Raz's brain like 5 literal seconds after Raz got in the brain tank, does that mean he ran up like exactly as Raz's brainless body wandered out?
Oh, almost certainly.
Like,
That tracks.
And everyone
This
else was also
poor
walled
man.
off. Everyone else was also walled off during the brain tank battle too.
Yeah. Not to mention, like, based on what he says, he literally says, "Who are all these unconscious people?" So literally everyone else was still like having a sleepy time.
Edgar.
Edgar, very important, very important.
Edgar is extremely
yeah.
posing like he's in a Sears photo studio.
And I loved him.
Also, thank you for the follow, Silver Knights and Misfit Puppet. Very kind of you.
Cosmigon points out something horrifying, which is that Augustus probably saw the asylum explode.
Oh god, yeah,
Here's
that
the
had to
worst
have happened
part.
as he was running up.
He had to have seen that as he was running up, and he explicitly says that he tracked Raz to his location, which means he knows that that's the direction Rasputin was in.
Lord.
Augustus just had the worst moment of his life in that second.
Pretty much.
On the way back from
Oh, the
Thorney Towers,
curtain
Augustus-
call. Aww.
On the way back from Thorney Towers, Augustus was just a little bit. Raz just like, I just need to do this for a bit. Hang on.
Dad, I can walk! I'm sure you can. Fucking escape if you think you can.
Show me what you got, son.
After
Raz hanging there like limp weight like a cat, just like
after
right there.
After Psychonauts 2, Raz and Augustus both just, please let them have a vacation.
Please, please.
Can we set up like a hammock for them to just like have a nap in together? I think that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, the colors. Oh, Edgar. Posing.
Edgar. He's so proud.
He's so good.
I drew all of this.
I like Raz in the background, sitting on El Odio.
Oh no, I forgot to do the Ford thing I wanted to do.
Oh no!
I like Augustus being in this one.
That Meat Circus photo in particular is very, like, awkward family photo.
He seems less than thrilled.
I feel like you could just strip Augustus and Raz out of that photo and put them on one of those, like, Sears photo, like, gradient backgrounds.
Lord. So what were you gonna do with Peepaw?
So you know how you can, like, call and get advice on every anime? You can do that in the final boss with the two-headed dad monster, and Raz is
I
like...
know what he says.
Raz is like, okay, what do I do here? Ford just says,
Put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye!
that's not an exaggeration, that is word for word the line.
And yeah, I do want to hear the conversation Augustus had with Donatella about fucking... Well, good news, I did find him.
Where's my baby, Augustus? Augustus, where's my middle baby?
Cut to Augustus sleeping on the roof of the caravan, just like, I stand by my actions.
Look at these baby-faced nerds.
Look at him! Thank you all!
Thank you, Double Fine.
Thank you, Double Fine.
I wonder...
Thank you, Double Fine.
There's gotta be a lot of those people who are still there, like, who worked on 2. What a...
Honestly...
What I would give to see, like, a side-by-side photo.
Yeah,
That'd be
come on, Double Fine.
Come on,
give us
you
the
know we
Insta
want
shot.
Please, please, please.
You can hold the children and pets that you've had in the fucking 15 years since up to the camera.
Dear Lord, there was Lobato. There was a Lobato. Lobato was with the,
He was with the other asylum.
Yeah, he's in the asylum group shot.
And that is literally the last the Lobato likers got of him from 2005 to 2017.
Yup.
Alright, so yeah, you guys want to take a quick stretch break and I'll get things set up for drawing.
Yeah.
Find some music.
Sounds like a good plan.
Find some tunes.
Hell yeah.
Lobato likers got the shortest stick, but then, you know, Rhombus of Ruin happened. And Psychonauts 2. And me as a person. Follow my Twitter for Lobato liking on main.
Let me make that easy.
I personally would like more Shigor content.
Please, please,
Just in
please.
general.
Please, we've been good. I should draw
Shigor and headcanon. Okay, we got a headcanon for Lobato.
Okay, I actually have one off the top of my head. It's very silly. Actually, this is barely even a headcanon. It's very heavily implied. I think he's a literal, like, championship swimmer.
What?
Like, competitive level, like, championship swimmer.
Oh!
Because there's mild Psychonauts 2 spoilers. There is a memory vault that implies he swam to the Rhombus of Ruin in his full leather apron, carrying a suitcase.
Yeah.
I feel like you're also allowed one less, like, canonly, almost explicit headcanon there.
Yeah. Yeah, less explicit headcanon. I like to think that when he was a little kid, he wanted to be a marine biologist, and that's why he's got, like, such a thing for fish.
There are many benefits to being a marine biologist.
Many.
There are many benefits to being a marine biologist.
I think the biggest benefit is that you get to look at weird little sea guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me switch you guys from this to, I'll set up a side stream of art. There are many benefits to being a marine biologist. He thinks as he looks at Oleander with the mermaid tail.
God.
Oh, no.
These gays get it.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Hey, Puzz. Hey, Puzz, look at this.
I'm scared.
Puzz, look at this.
Why? Oh no, oh no.
Mean.
So something in the comments for this. Fred is the true villain of Psychonauts. Someone asked, why was the bear not with Lobato though? Since that was his bear in Thorney Towers, did you forget about it? Tim Schafer responds, Fred confiscated it when he was an orderly. Fred was Fred is the true villain of Psychonauts. I'm sorry, he is. Kill him.
And that's why I banished him to fucking France.
Hey! Oh my god! I can't believe actual Tim Schafer replied to this post.
Tim Schafer's just out there, man.
I'm
frightened. I'm going to put up a fucking ship fic eventually, and I don't know if I can be entirely sure that he won't be there.
Oh, honestly.
Please don't look, I'm doing weird ships.
Oh! I'm so glad we got Snackalope to draw some bunny.
Oh, fucking bunny.
Fantastic.
Whoop, wrong button. Fucking bunny.
Fucking bunny.
Bunny. Right, I was gonna ask this piece at some point. I was like, what happened? And the Psychonauts 2, actually, yeah.
And let me just pull up funny art capture. Whoop. If you would.
Dearla, I would highly recommend. Well, okay. There's a bunch of different ways to watch Rhombus of Ruin. Actually, I wouldn't recommend this as the first way to watch it, but one way you can watch it is the gigantic, fun, mega collab of friends we did playing it over on Bugs and Frankie's channel. I would say watch that after you've watched one that doesn't have as much people talking, just so you can actually get everything.
I always recommend looking up like a silent long play on YouTube or something like that, but you can indeed find it on Face Full of Bugs, Twitch, we got it in our VODs, and on our YouTube VODs, which are linked from there. It was very fun and a little bit chaotic, and I don't remember half of the things I said.
Same, but it was fun.
It was fun.
It was.
Sorry for the pause, guys. I'm I had everything all nicely set up to capture my art, and now, of course, now that I'm live on stream, it's like, huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh, what?
You wanted to work?
OBS said violence.
Yeah, we all got
There.
Loboto emotions.
We're feeling so normal about Loboto at all times.
It's just... It's so funny with, like, the long pause we had with Loboto, because, like, he was kind of one of the most mysterious figures of Psychonauts 1, because, like, he didn't seem to have psychic powers, but he seemed to know about psychic powers, and he locked Crispin's brain off, like, explicitly so Oleander wouldn't, like, fuck around with it. And now we kind of know. It's nice. It's nice, actually. Love emotions.
I think we've almost got this set. Thank you guys for the patience. Technical stuff is always a time.
Oh no, OBS throws sound settings in a funny box, and then throws the set box out the window every day.
Every day.
Every day. Alright, I think that's good now. Let me change to... I'm gonna close the game, and then put on some funny Psychonauts OST on YouTube.
The stream can still hear Meat Circus.
You will never be free. You will never be free.
Whoop. Let's not do that one. Oh, it's starting with Meat Circus! Yay!
Okay, yeah, stream can hear.
Alright, I think we're good to go. Alright, I just have this pulled up for now, which is something I wanted to work on to post on the day of Psychonaut 2's release, and then they released it a day early, so I just played it instead.
Fair, valid, fair. Okay.
Alright. So yeah, if folks either in Paintbox or in the stream chat want to make suggestions, please feel free.
I mean, Have you drawn Edgar yet?
Yes, for one of the stream,
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, that might actually be in here somewhere, so here's a curse thing for you guys, chat. This is how I maintain drawings. I just fill up the canvas and then put everything in a folder, set it to no, and start again, so...
No on the spoilers for, Psychonauts 2.
Yeah, no Psychonauts 2 spoilers, please. Also, I don't know how long we'll do this, maybe like hour at most. People are probably gonna want to dip for dinner and such.
Yeah. Yeah. No Psychonauts 2 spoilers. If you need to take a break, go for it. I will collect all the...
Yep.
Oh. My brain
I guess that's what that folder was.
Yay.
I'm on my own journey of discovery here.
Yes.
Lots of oleanders.
Lots of oleanders.
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
Sometimes you gotta have a little oleander. I think that's okay.
As a treat. Oh no.
Yes.
No.
Huh?
Yes.
That's a curse drawing that's not getting posted publicly for curse reasons. This one I still like.
Understand. That's a cute.
Fucking teeth machine. Oh, that's Willow.
I know that one.
Holly!
You
Welcome,
know
Holly.
curses?
We defeated the meat.
Was it good?
Just barely. It was meat.
It was meat. There was
Oh,
meat.
so it was bad then.
It was a little bad, but I got
Oh,
to yell about
wait.
Augustus. So is it really bad? Is it really bad if I get to yell about Augustus?
Augustus
He
is
makes a
over.
good point, he does.
Right? Sometimes it's bad, but then your dad shows up and says, "Hey, this sucks." And then
By
it's
the
okay.
way, while I have your ear, Holly, I love the penguin, club penguin dance emote. It gives me
Thank
so
you.
much joy.
I didn't even know it was a Club Penguin dance. I've never played that game.
Oh, okay. You just saw a cute little dance and was like, yes,
Yeah.
fair.
It's
Sometimes
good.
you simply cute little dance.
I don't remember what Edgar's nose looks like.
Oh, I was
What?
staring at this, like, trying to go from the beard shape, like, okay, it's either Edgar, Truman, or Augustus, which just made me realize this series has some real full, luxurious beard representation.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Blessed.
Where is my actually?
I
So this
literally
is
keep
the
thinking-
funniest thing I think I've done in this
Yeah.
drawing. Just
Good.
Truman is dead.
Truman feeling normal.
Truman's having a normal day.
I'll finish
Truman
this
goes to
drawing at
bed.
some point.
Some point.
Because, like, I
literally
did this
been think-
before the Psychonauts 2 release, so I was just like, well, Truman's just
God.
unconscious in this game, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Prophecy.
Prophecy.
Visions.
That man really went to bed for the entire game, didn't he, huh?
Sure did.
He's not gonna sleep for like 2 days now.
That's fucked. Good luck, man.
Listen, he's already got a 10-year-old. He's been through this before.
Yeah.
Imagine having a psychic toddler.
I can't imagine having a normal toddler.
It's a little
scary.
bit of a lot.
Uh-huh.
They already learn how to climb things faster than you'd like them to.
Now
And
this
now
one
they-
can do fire on top of that?
Oh, Jesus.
Everything is happening so much, and on top of that, this one's just shooting fucking beams all over the place.
God,
Missed
yeah, I
him.
mean,
Missed
listen, I had to baby-proof the house. When I mean baby-proof, I really mean baby-proof.
I'm protecting the house from her, not the other way around.
God.
I mean, that's just true for baby proofing, period.
It kind of is. I've told you all about baby me, my fucking butter escapades before.
I've not heard this.
Oh, the butter story. The butter
So,
story.
Imagine, if you will, you're the parent of, like, my sister's 8 years older than me, so she
Right.
was, like, 8 at the time. I was a baby. Finding your baby behind the couch, carefully buttering the entire back of it with tiny little... It gets worse. Tiny little individual fingerprint smears of butter. Carefully laid out. And here's the thing, this happened multiple times, and they could not stop me from getting the butter. And they stopped trying because my parent put the butter on top of the fridge, and then guess what they found? Butter
You on top of the fridge?
No, they found me buttering the couch, which means they never found me on top of the fridge.
Wasn't your sister, like, just watching you go at it?
Yes, we found out like 4 years ago. My sister's like, oh yeah, I remember that. I was standing there under you as you went for the butter on top of the fridge.
Great. You go, little guy.
Which, is that not true? Is that not true, like, true sibling support? Of, like,
Honestly,
yeah, I'm
though.
not gonna narc on you, but I'm gonna make sure you don't fall.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a good question. How did I always find the butter? Fucked if I know! So imagine that, but with a psychic.
Right, that makes the butter even easier to get.
You just gotta put up with having cold butter in the fridge at that point, I think.
Well, what if they side blast the fridge open?
Well,
then you got a lot of problems. Renter's insurance must be difficult. Beard gang, beard gang, beard gang.
God.
Yeah.
does not like the word put lately.
It doesn't. Things have happened somewhere. Don't say my psychic speciality is butter!
Great. Good.
Buttermancy. It actually means I can pick things up and shake them really hard for like 3 hours.
Oh, you're the pear wiggler.
God!
I'm just imagining, like, a fucking interrogation happening where, like,
God.
Frankie is just, like, in a room with, like, a psychic criminal and just going, like,
You ever seen a man churn butter with both hands tied behind his back? Because you're about to.
and this person who's being interrogated frantically looking around the room, seeing no dairy and realizing they're in for a bad time.
What does that mean?
Oh god, I don't want to know what that means! I'll tell you everything I know!
Works every time.
This would not work on Lobato because he'd be like, yeah, I want to see!
I was about to say, we
country
know in
fair.
canon that psychic torture is... Lobato is immune because he just thinks it's a fun time. I love going through the car wash!
Lobato is the find out of fuck around and find out.
Bless.
It's true. Oh. Oh, baby Lily.
Uh-huh. I just realized you made her hold butter, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. See, but I really want Truman and Augustus to meet because 2 things will happen. 1, they're both gonna go, hey, nice beard. And 2, they're gonna trade fucking embarrassing child stories immediately.
Oh, of course.
Oh, God.
They're
Also,
going to be compelled.
Puzz, here's your request from chat. You have, please draw Augustus Aquato fixing Raz's hair, or just Augustus Aquato, my beloved.
Oh, yes.
Also, we have a
You all
Herald
did.
request.
Harold is so important.
Oh,
Harold is so important.
Harold.
If you also...
I love people who haven't played Rhombus of Ruin or seen it getting to Psychonauts and being like, so this rat!
This plot important rat. This
It was
plot
so
critical
funny
rat.
seeing Wayne trying to make sense of Harold.
Because he's got a little jacket! He's God's perfect creature.
Harold is the load-bearing plot development. Yes, you're correct, Miss Hart.
It's true. Lily really just found a rat in an abandoned bomber and said, "You're Harold, you're my friend." Now, wouldn't you? If you found a little rat in a little jacket just running free?
Yes. Yeah.
Eating little boxes of chocolates.
Lily just fully saw this little bomber jacket rat and just went, "Don't you want to live forever? You're coming with me."
We're gonna see the world.
Someone did have to sew that tiny jacket for him, and let me tell you, tiny clothing is a pain, and that is amazing.
I like to think that Harold did it himself somehow.
Hey, Puzz, what's the track?
This is Hagatha Home, I believe.
Gotcha.
I can't actually check without making the
You're good.
art window
You're good.
disappear.
It looks like other people got it.
Thank you.
Hag song.
Puzz is wired into the Matrix right now.
Yeah. So here's a
Gee,
fun
plugged
thing.
in, hooked up.
Before this stream, I had to completely rework my art streaming setup because the mirroring software I'd been using just stopped picking up my art window. So what I'm doing now instead is I had to make a second Discord account on my tablet, and I'm screen sharing from the tablet from the side account, and then capturing the screen share window I'm sharing with my friends in the Discord.
Things are going great.
Technology
Multiple
is
levels.
incredible, I say, looking directly at the camera in agony.
We're this close to pointing a camera at the TV screen.
Honestly.
We reconvened to 2002.
I still
Hey,
can't
listen,
believe how fucking consistently, how consistently you have tech issues like this.
I have a computer curse.
Puzz has a field. Puzz
Bearer of
has
the
a
curse.
radius.
I've had multiple IT people, unrelated, over the course of my life tell me on multiple unrelated occasions, we don't know why this is happening to you. What's wrong?
Also, Harold and Lillian matching bomber jackets.
Oh, please.
Oh.
That's gonna be
yes,
Lily's next birthday gift.
Yes, please. It'd be so good.
So we've
She
got
deserves a cool little jacket.
So we've got passive procs for Holly, can find all the invisible walls. We've got passive proc for Puzz, just the computers just BSOD around Puzz, got it. What other passives do we got around here?
I make curse thing happen sometimes. Don't
Butter.
worry about it. Butter. Also butter.
Yeah, the
Butter and curses is actually a really good skill set, to be honest.
Honestly, what else do
I
you
feel
need?
like I got everything covered at that point.
Honestly.
Yeah, like if you want to like have someone be on like if you want to get on someone's good side, you give them the butter. If that doesn't work, you give them the curse.
And you know, if there's a real criminal out, butter curse.
Exactly. Oh, I don't even want to think about that one. Oh.
I don't know what it would mean. I don't
have
think
the
it's
butter
anything
curse.
good.
I have the butter curse. It's lactose intolerance.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just makes you really slippery, but I think that's funnier.
Oh. Curse of lactose intolerance, Jesus Christ. Oh, Raz of the squirming posture of Dad!
Oh, that expression's great.
Oh, God, that's so real.
Son, you're having a very. This seems very important, and you have. Why is there a you wear a helmet? How is there a twig in your hair?
How did you manage this?
There are 3 leaves in his hair, also.
I think it's good. I think it's good.
Meanwhile, Augustus just literally ran through the woods to save this kid, so I feel like if you reverse, try to fix his hair, an entire bird is going to come out.
Almost
BB!
possible, yeah.
And that is how BB was born.
BB origin
Augustus
story
owned a
here on
switch comb.
Puzz.tv. This is not official nor mandated.
Do you think Augustus would own a switch comb?
I feel like he wants one, and he's just never found an excuse to get one.
He got one for an anniversary present.
I can use it like a throwing knife.
God.
Donatella got it for him.
He got one as a gag gift. Someone got it for him as a gag gift, and he actually unironically loved it.
Donatella got him 4 actual switchblades and the switchblade comb. They're all identical.
Every day is an adventure.
Now remember, you really want to organize your pockets.
There's been at least one show where Frazee just threw a comb at him on the spinning wheel.
It always gets a laugh from the audience, though, so... That's how Augustus got the face scars!
God.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta fix up your hair, you're a little tired, and oh god, that's knife.
My hairline used to be a lot more even, let me tell you.
I can't believe that fucking Augustus and Kirishima have scars over their eyes for the same reason. Accidental blade.
Oh, by the way, I love that this drawing is revealing just how much this man has to crouch to interact with his children.
Yeah.
Augustus is canonically taller than Sasha and Mia by an inch or 2.
And they are both, what, 7'3" or something like that?
Oh god.
Yeah, this man's 7'5".
Son, I need to have a heart-to-heart with you, but it's murder on my knees right now.
Aww.
Did I get you a step ladder?
Augustus is gonna learn levitation just so that he doesn't have to hurt his knees to talk to his children.
I've forgotten exactly what Augustus sounds like, and I'm embarrassed to say that for some reason my brain defaulted to strong dad voice.
I'll be honest, it's kind of getting you there.
Strong dad.
God, I'm leaving.
Bye.
Love you, Frankie.
What I truly love is that Augustus is that tall, Rasputin is 4'4". I've done this math before, but in about 1 year, Raz is gonna start God's own fucking growth spurt.
Oh my god, yeah.
Lord.
They are lucky that at least so far, Frazee and Dion appear to have remained mostly human height.
Oh yeah, yeah. In the
About
Psychonauts,
that.
in the
Go ahead.
Psychonauts 2 character lineup, like Augustus is like an inch taller than Sasha and Mia, which is scary, just terrifying.
Dion's actually only a few inches shorter. Like, it's easy to remember him as being much shorter, but considering that they're like 14 or 15, they're not much further below.
I'm also realizing that.
Like... Oh no, you go ahead.
Thank you. I was just realizing that we never actually, I think, see him. Or no, I guess in the last scene, he's usually not directly next to Augustus. Usually he's either next to Raz or like Gisu. So we have been actively misled about Dion's height. Anyway, go ahead.
Yep. I'm pretty sure Dion's up to his dad's shoulder. Go ahead.
Raz is gonna hit like the age of 13 or 14. He's gonna like get put in the genetic taffy puller and tower over 90% of the Psychonauts like clientele. Clientele staff. That's the word.
Just he's gonna come back from like a long mission and just scare the shit out of everyone.
What the fuck happened? How did they make you so tall? Did like something happen to you on the mission? Are you hurt? Are you okay? And Raz is just like,
I don't understand.
I just live like this now, apparently.
What horrible situation were you put through?
Normally it's just like, I don't believe you that you just grew. And she's gonna have like a whole fucking Pepe Sylvia board about this.
Sam's conspiracy theory is that they put him on the rack.
She would think that.
I heard it can happen to you like that. I want to sign up. Sam cannot be tall.
I want to be the one tall one.
She'd be too powerful. Oh!
If Sam became tall, she could talk to the moon animals.
Oh god, I don't think that's safe. I don't think that's safe.
Of course not.
I'm just dying over this wholesome gentle like hamburger pose.
Short people, not like that.
You're allowed if it's your kid.
Son, I just wanted to look you in the eyes and tell you that I love you so much and I'm proud of you every day. Thanks, Dad. Could you put me down now?
Son, I'm so proud of you. You've really accomplished so much. I feel like you're truly a mature individual now. Dad. Dad,
I'm begging you.
Mia's taking a picture, Dad!
Yeah. I can hear the camera click!
She instantly takes out her Polaroid camera and just...
These are important memories, darling. Also, that one's just for me.
Just shaking the Polaroid so it develops. God.
Oh god, Oleander. I hadn't even thought of that.
Yes, darling, this one is going in my cringe compilation.
No! Christ!
She wouldn't say that. She would come up with like something else to call it.
Boo-boo moments.
Mission highlights, darling. We need these for the files. That's also bad! That's also bad!
Please don't put these in official files!
The official file is literally just like a big billboard for Raz's surprise party.
Lich, I think it's kind of, yeah, partially that, but like if you look at, like Frankie pointed out, at one point that as you go younger throughout the kids, their clothes get like nicer. It's kind of like a whole, the parents, you know, it's like, oh, make sure my kid has the nice things. It's fine. This is fine.
Exactly.
It's sweet.
Also, it has to be mentioned, the man can't swim, and I don't think he has an oarsman badge, so to get to Raz, he had to run the entire circumference of the lake to get there. So... As we all know, Augustus respects the oarsman badge system.
Of course he would.
He's a good man.
It's the rules.
He knows
Listen.
firsthand the dangers at sea. Why would he shirk that and take a boat that he was
It's fine,
piloting
he can
himself?
just run. He can just run so fast.
He's going to run like a gazelle on those legs.
I like to think Linda helps him somehow.
Speaking of death,
Oh, that would be God. He got to the fucking shore and this like hulking sea beast is like, "Say, you look familiar. Do
You smell like the nice young boy that helped me think again."
I am so panicked I cannot process any of that. Can you help me get across the lake? Yes, but you might need to fold up a little bit. I'm mostly built to handle children.
Funny option.
Nope, you go ahead.
Funny option. Because I just saw a video earlier today. He takes just some sort of plank of wood, runs up to the water, and just boogie board? Yeah, boogie boards across, because he just can build up that kind of speed.
I like the mental image of just like Linda just there like,
The hulking lakefish oblongata monster never forgets kindness, and in turn, kindness must be passed on.
and Augustus is just like,
Holy fuck, is that a talking fish?
hello?
I mean, I've never been to summer camp. I suppose this could be normal?
Could be.
The Gajo really get up to some shit, huh?
Are you employed at another circus, or are you
God!
at another circus?
Do you have representation or an agent of some kind that we could contact, perhaps?
Linda does deserve her own game.
She does.
Please.
But it's
Super Windows Adventure 64. I'm excited. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Thank you, Double Fine.
It's like a slice of life game, actually. It's not a platformer, though.
Fuck yeah.
I think it should just be like Stardew Valley, but it's about Linda just enjoying her life at the empty camp between games.
Well, listen. There's that derelict town at the bottom of the lake. You have to, like, get it up and running again, full of fish.
Yeah, everyone was thrown into a panic when Linda disappeared. You gotta get the town back up and running.
God, Augustus usually stays away from the water. He might think this is normal fish size.
I mean,
he
for
has no
catfish.
concept of scale.
Aw, Auntie Linda.
Auntie Linda, my beloved.
I love that. I love that a lot.
Can we write Auntie Linda into Uncle Caillou?
Please.
I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
No, see, in Uncle Caillou, it's Cousin Linda because she's a cow's child. I can't finish this fucking sentence.
Cal just brought her home one day and is like, I'm taking my work home with me. Don't worry about it. It's for a zoo.
If anyone asks to tell them we adopted her.
God. The betrayal Raz feels like. What do you mean the lake monster's Linda?
We played Gurloki together.
Y'all been calling my auntie a monster? Y'all rude.
She's nice, actually. I don't know why she's swallowing people, but sometimes she gets mad.
Look, that's on you. She caught you slipping.
God. It always cracks me up during the kidnapping scene that she's got, like, multiple lures, like, flower, candle, toy, huh?
TV? Huh? I want this.
You want these things. You want these good children things. Yes? Yes, yes, yes?
Yes?
I swear to God, I forgot that Sasha literally talks to Shigor like, do you need a job? I could really use an assistant. Sasha really out here sniping fucking talent on the job.
Honestly.
I know the reason Shigor's not in Psychonauts 2 is probably just because of, like, they couldn't get the voice talent or find, like, a reason to write her in the story or whatever, but, like, I like to think she doesn't appear in the game because she's busy with on-the-job training.
Honestly.
Yeah! We were joking, like, oh, it turns out actually, like, she's got a higher degree than Sasha does, so she's, like, onboarded for bigger work.
Sasha's gonna be her assistant in the next couple weeks.
You know they sent her in, and Hall's like, no, we cannot afford an assistant for Sasha. You have how many doctorates? Why don't you sit down?
Just new Geisler level amount of degrees.
She just thinks stuff is interesting, that's all. She got an aerospace degree, because, you know, it's fun to calculate.
And she's so fucking valid and powerful.
She is. She's also shaped, which I like.
Oh, she is so shaped.
Listen, think about it this way. Planes and spaceships, those are just like the boats of the sky. Boats, those are just nature's turtle. And she loves Mr. Pokelope. So,
Fuck yeah.
Everything comes back to turtles eventually, if you give it enough time.
In general,
Turtles
yeah.
all the way up, turtles all the way down.
Ideally.
Exactly. That's actually her thesis. It's four-dimensional turtle theory.
Thought I'd read that.
Mr. Pokelope and his human-sized brain is gonna get investigated, though. That's his personal business. That's his personal business if he has a human-sized brain shoved in there somehow.
Smiling so sweetly. Huh? And to star do... Okay. Oh my god.
Family photo.
Planes flap their wings to fly. That's true.
Yeah, they just do it so fast you can't see it.
Planes are always having to rest at the airport. That's what it's called. I almost said airplane station. They always have to go and perch on the biggest branch. You're not allowed to see it. You're not allowed to see it. Don't look. You can't see it.
That's why you have delays sometimes, because they get very tired and they need to have extra sips.
You gotta get them a juice box.
Yeah,
it's tough if it's cold.
The water and you watch them roll around.
Yeah, that's nice. They get like they need a little break. They need to flap around. You have to be in like the nice seats to see it, though.
You have to spend years trying to train your airplane to properly like understand what it's supposed to do and how and when and why, because otherwise if you like don't discipline your airplane properly, like, oh well, you might think, well, I'm being less strict on it and that's fine, but then, you know, you have it on the job and suddenly it sees like the nearest body of water and it thinks, oh, I'm just gonna go here for like a fun little dip and a swim, and suddenly thousands of people have drowned.
Yeah, the planes aren't actually very good at knowing how deep the water is, because they're not water hunting types of birds, so they can't see through the reflective surface. Their eyes just are not built for it.
Also, think about it this way. Are you like keenly aware of all of the like microscopic organisms and like cells living and acting inside of your bones?
Nope.
Like, at any given moment?
Only if something's gone terribly wrong.
Exactly. Neither is the plane. It's not aware of all the little guys in its bones. That's what the cabin of a plane is, by the way. It's one really big bone.
Yeah, it's
You're
pretty
just
tricky
in
to
the
keep
bone
together.
cavity.
Yeah, out here, over in LA, they don't really have the plane discipline, so you get all the feral airplanes roaming around. And...
Oh. Yeah, you get the little guys.
That's where Elon Musk is getting the bases for the SpaceX rockets.
And they're calling them fairplanes.
God. You get all these rich people and they think, hey, it'll be fun to have a little mini plane on my own, and then you've got an escaped population big enough to start to get stable. It's kind of a mess, honestly.
Honestly, it's making South LA just a mess with all these birds.
Also, this Lobato energy is very, very good. Energy of hollering.
Just Wilhelm scream.
Lobato's only mouth modes are like slightly open or Puzz dispenser.
Yeah.
I saw some art that was incredibly Pez dispenser Lobato. I'm just like, this is incredible. This man is an absolute medical miracle and wonder.
He is.
He
And I
really
love
is.
that.
He wrote his medical thesis on his own skull.
That's dedicated.
Every day people ask me, what the fuck is wrong with you? I assume they're asking about my skull. Nothing else is wrong with me.
And I say, if they just read my goddamn thesis already.
Come on, he made the abstract in like layman's terms, even. So like you can just read that. Come
I
on. it's
know
only
you
like
received it. I
paragraph.
broke into your mailbox to check.
I saw the fingerprints on the cover. I know you opened it up at least once.
It's on JSTOR.
I can even give you my account password if you want. I've got a copy of it.
Just email me. It's fine.
You want my number? You can text me. I can link you a PDF. Amazing things what they can do with technology nowadays.
God, no one asked me about this.
God, I would love to do my undergrad thesis with fucking Dr. Lovato.
Would you?
Yes.
I feel like he would let you do
Yes.
whatever you wanted.
Exactly.
He's a good advisor.
Now I'm gonna suggest personally that you add either more teeth, more fish, or both. But you know, that's just me.
That sounds
I
up my
love this-
alley.
I love this image, by the way, because it makes me think that an Uncle Callie AU, all of his, like, yes, I had to secretly hide all of my suspicious... It's all hidden with the same level of finesse as this. And when Raz is like, how could I ever have known? And he's like, well, actually, he did bring back a lot of death rays that were just kind of, like, under a tarp. And he'd put a sign on it like, please don't look, dental equipment. And I mean, maybe we should have peeked a little.
Remarkably polite, these psychonauts.
We did also kind of not ask him if he really had a dental degree. I'm starting to think that might have been a fib too.
But he did all my fillings. Yeah, listen, only one of them's a translocator, I promise. Your mom asked me to do that. It's a baby tooth, don't worry about it.
You'll be fine,
Holy-
probably. Don't swallow it if it falls out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, y'all. First of all, Trey, thank you for this. Second of all, let me pop this into here. Y'all want to see one of the best abstracts I have ever read for a scientific paper? Or ever seen, at the very least? So
Awesome. Oh, I just looked at it.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Just, oh my god. Thank you,
Oh.
Beautiful.
I love academics, and I'm not even joking.
Uh-huh.
I pray that I get to do something like this one day.
Oh, I've been doing some research into like grad school stuff because I still want to do that at some point. I can't wait to be this kind of academic.
Oh right,
I
can like.
know you
here you
will,
go.
Puzz.
Oh, thank you.
I believe you.
I forget that I have the ability to link in chat, but others don't.
Yeah.
So I can share this. Here you go, everyone. Enjoy.
Whenever I think
Please
about scientific papers, the one that immediately comes to mind is get me off your fucking mailing
Yep,
list.
get me off your fucking mailing list.
Get me off your fucking mailing list. Get me off your fucking mailing list.
I think my favorite scientific paper, I hope you don't mind, I have it a little bit memorized. It's, the text that always sticks with me is, chicken, 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 chicken. It's literally just a whole scientific formatted paper that's just the word chicken. It's the best thing in the world.
Great.
Blessed.
And it was given as a presentation.
Get me your fucking mailing list.
God. I like it's nice to see things laid out in like such clear terms, you know, so that I can understand the science.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the wildest things I had to read when I was still a math major, technically, is this book that helps you. It's supposed to help you understand different sizes of infinity.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
One of, you know what I'm gonna well, you might know. So, here's the abstract: chicken teeth. Elaboration. So yeah, it's to help you understand different sizes of infinity and like sort of like some of the rules that help set up.
Be honest, Jake. How long does it take before math starts to become philosophy?
Very
not
quickly.
terribly long. Yeah.
Very quickly.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
Because when you're setting up the basic rules, when you're setting up the basic rules for how you're gonna do math, it's like you gotta figure out. It's like when you're, it's kind of like they had to set up a definition for planets when they found those other planetoids that were similar to Pluto's size or bigger. So you have to you have to start defining stuff, and it becomes very philosophical very quickly. And when so oh my god, I wonder if I can find it, because I remember you can actually you can find this book, Chicken Teeth.
Oh, is this Lobato checking Raz's teeth?
Yeah.
Oh,
oh my god.
Gotta check on those chompers.
Yes. Oh my god, I found it. The guy just has it up as a PDF free on his website.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, accessible education.
So if you ever want to check out Life on the Infinite Farm by Richard Evan Schwartz, there's a link. So yeah, he uses analogies and talks about how he uses imagery involving this chicken has the way that teeth zipper shut. It's a way to describe certain forms of infinity. It's complicated and a little bit mind-bending, and by a little I mean very.
Sounds like
Very
it.
sorry, but the first thought I had when you said Life on the Infinite Farm was that it was a very elaborate reference to the Life in the Infinite McDonald's.
Lord.
Oh god.
Well, on that note, and this is technically mostly unrelated, I gotta go because of energy levels.
Yeah, no problem.
I
Thank you
promise
so
this is
much for
not
coming.
related to I am not fleeing the mention of the Infinite McDonald's.
It's just coincidence.
You're fair.
Thank you all so much for having me, though.
Thank you.
Being
Thank you
to
for
go
coming,
through
Frankie.
Psychonauts has been extremely delightful, and seeing the first game, not to get cheesy, but having new friends to get back into Psychonauts with has been a fucking delight.
I'm glad. Thank you guys so much for being part of this. It made it so fun, such a delight. Chat, if you have already played or are otherwise spoiled on Psychonauts 2 and want to watch a wonderful deep dive, watch Frankie and Bug's streams, okay? I am asking.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the plug.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a delightful time. You guys will have fun. You will learn so much about scenes and characters, and you will hear great things about the Aquatos.
It's true, and at some point we're gonna point something out and you'll go, motherfucker, and that's how we'll know that we got it. We got it.
Yeah.
See y'all around.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll probably only go a little bit longer. I want to have a nice dinner.
That's fair.
Speaking of energy levels, I am only here very briefly because of talk about scientific papers.
Oh yeah. Yes, I like the sound of that.
I have 3 papers saved to my computer. They've made it through 5 different computers. They are saved in a folder that I have labeled Lamacina Slap Fight.
Oh my god!
They are about the sea butterfly, Lamacina helicina. First one is titled Outer Organic Layer and Internal Repair Mechanism Protects Pteropod Lamacina helicina from Ocean Acidification. The second one is Comment on Peck et al., which is the authors of the first one. Vulnerability of Pteropod Limacina helicina to ocean acidification. Shell dissolution occurs despite an intact organic layer. And then the third one is just titled Reply to Comment by Bednarczyk et al. But I am going to include the first sentence of the abstract, which is, we thank Bednarczyk et al. For their detailed consideration of our paper. We welcome this opportunity to clarify some misconceptions of our work and expand further on how our methods differ from previous studies.
That's scientist for we're about to shut you the fuck down.
This is beautiful.
Alright, I will share those. I will share more excerpts from those if people feel like it, but also I'm leaving again now.
No problem. Thank you for popping in,
night,
Snails. It was so good to have you.
Good night.
Good night.
The scientists are fighting!
There's no one pettier than a scientist scorned. It's great.
It's true. Oh my god. Oh my god, this just reminded me of something that I saw the other day. I sent this in our group chat, but when I was leaving work, I was walking through the math department of my school, and they had up a bunch of posters from different like undergrad theses and the like, and one of them, hold on, I'm getting my phone so I can properly cite this. Properly cite this, God.
You gotta cite your sources, it's important.
Yup. Here we go. Murder mysteries and machine learning.
Oh, yeah, I remember you putting this in the chat. Ooh.
Yeah. So they did, let's see, how's a good way to data analytics and machine learning is a new and growing field. Yeah, so the applications so they used the natural language toolkit to predict the outcome of Agatha Christie murder novels. And they realized that, okay, this isn't working quite right because they took different novels from different points of her career, and what is it? We're about 10 years apart from one another, so uh, we can evaluate whether the reasons our theories didn't work is because she improved as a writer, and they based their theories on a novel with 2 murders, but applied them to books with only 1 murder, and so they might need to categorize each type of plot to determine pattern, which I thought this was wonderful. This is just great. I love that it's like right next to the left of that was a poster that was like analyzing patterns in like COVID-19 like COVID-19 rates in our county, and then and then murder novels. I'm like, someone had a lot of fun with this, and I'm so glad.
That's the cool thing about science is like people like to put it on such a pedestal. Sometimes it really is just like how can we use an algorithm to determine who the murderer in an Agatha Christie novel is? And I think that's neat.
It's let me see if I can get that sourced for people in chat.
Oh,
If anybody
that pose on the KO drawing is so dynamic, Puzz. Great work.
honestly.
This is such just there's a lot going on here.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the other thing about science. Sometimes it's just getting really excited about what it means that your experiment was horribly, horribly wrong. It's good. It's good stuff.
Trying to figure out what to put in this last spam pop-up on something I'm working on.
Oh my god, that rules. God.
Oh,
So
this expression is gold.
Sometimes a Lovato face is just 3 lines.
So there's at least the citation from my campus's mathematics Twitter, department Twitter. There we go. And then let me grab a link of the poster because I can't find a ton of information online right now.
I'm gonna duck out too real quick. I have to go finish eating dinner, but thank you so much for having me on, Puzz. This was great. Fucking killer job with Psychonauts, killer art.
Thank you so much, Coming Bugs. I really appreciate it. We'll actually probably
Yeah.
wrap up soon because I don't feel like finding more music. I know that's a silly reason to wrap up, but.
Alright, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Take care. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, yeah.
Exhausted by DJ duties.
Honestly.
I mean, there's a reason that like DJ sets still only take up at most like 2 hours.
I think DJing would be so fun. I want to get my hands on Fuser one day.
Oh, I feel like you would make a killing at that, Adrian.
I would make something really bad. I feel like
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, I have to make the worst, sloppiest beat ever.
Yeah,
But then I
then
would
you're gonna...
achieve the goal and it wouldn't be fun anymore.
Yeah, but then you would probably put out some massive bangers.
Honestly. Become the challenger for the Chongo Show throne.
I've tried to get into music. I like can't get into it. Like I'm such a visual person that like for some reason I can't conceptualize like music.
Mm-hmm. It can definitely be a hard thing to like jump from audio to visual.
It's
yeah, people
tough.
who do audio work are stronger than I am.
They're absolute wizards.
Music is hard.
Yup.
I have a hard time with music stuff. But yeah, let's see if there's anyone we can raid. I'm ready to wrap up. Thank you guys all for coming, for hanging out. This has been a fan. Oh, before we do that, actually, let's talk real quick about what's coming up. Hopefully next week, assuming nothing goes horribly wrong. So next week we're not going right into Psychonauts 2 because as part of funny spooky Halloween month, we're actually doing something a little different. Jake is actually going to be the funny video game player of our next playthrough. We are going to be doing Mad Rat Dead on this channel.
Mad Rat Dead, yeah.
Mad Rat Dead, yeah. That's gonna
be. It's rat time.
It's rat time.
It's real rat hours.
That's gonna be me and Jay and Jake. It's gonna be a really fucking fun time. Jake's gonna be playing through because I still don't have a Switch streaming setup, but Jake does.
Yeah, I was able to get that sort of thing working. I got my capture card, so that is functioning. I am also, however, potentially moving. I might have a home soon.
Yeah, hopefully you have a home soon. Please, 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 please.
Please.
Please, 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 please.
Send energy to my friend Jake.
Please, please let this work out. I would like to have home.
Please. So yeah, assuming that all works out well, we'll be doing
virtual pets. Jay and I have been consumed by Mad Rat Dead. So yes.
Somehow I only just started playing it, but I watched a full playthrough and was like, hey, you guys would probably like this, and then they became consumed by the rats.
Yeah, people were like, Jake, you would like Mad Rat Dead, and then I played it, and I'm like, oh my god, I never want to think about anything ever again, and it's literally been the only thing I was able to draw for like a month. And I'm still... It's a good game. You should also check out lots of Jay and I's art about it. We post on our Twitter.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So yeah, that'll be hopefully next week. If not, we might do a one-off or just take a break next week. Whatever has to happen. You know, it's pretty chill here. But yeah, look forward to
hype.
that.
October plans, Mad Rat Dead.
Yeah.
I've been practicing. I've finished the game at least twice already.
You're getting pretty consistent S+s now, which is crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that, because the first time I ran through, I was definitely having some trouble, so I want to make sure that we can get through it by the end of October, and also not just be floundering in front of people.
You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, we'll be doing that, and then potentially, at least what I'm hoping to do is we'll do Mad Rat, and then that means probably come November will be when we actually take our funny deep dive into Psychonauts 2. That'll be a spoiler-free playthrough, so if you have not played the game for some reason and you're willing to wait an entire month, I guess, you can watch it for the first time here. Thank you guys so much. Let's see who we can raid.
Yes, so thank you so much for coming by tonight. Here's information on where to contact Puzz. I saw someone mention some fan art. You can tag Puzz or I or Jay. Well, any of us, yeah, and we'll find it. I will go searching. I go searching.
We'll get seen.
Absolutely.
Let's send y'all to Shramps.
Oh, we send into Shramps?
Shramps.
Hell yeah. Real shrimp hours. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. Really appreciate the good vibes, everything. Such a good time. Thank you so much.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and thank you for having us, Puzz.
Oh, literally anytime. It's been fantastic, you guys. Alright. Time for funny shrimps, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Shrimps.